Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Yes, people. Big up yourselves each and every time. It's Kop-Ish. We're back. And we're back for a Premier League preview show. We have the preview already locked and loaded for the Ipswich game opening game of the season for Liverpool, which will be out tomorrow morning, guys. So make sure you check that one out. But this one's going to be a Premier League preview show. Obviously, we're going to touch on some news or non-news first, because we've always got to address the elephant in the room whenever we talk about Liverpool. But the meat and the bones of this show will be about what we think will happen this year, who will get relegated, who will finish in the top 6, who will win the league, etc., etc. And then obviously at the end of the season, we can see who got closest with their predictions and, you know, all that good stuff. Matt is with me right now. Cal will be joining as soon as possible. Until then, we will keep the show rolling. Matt, what's going on, bro?
I'm good, bro. Just waiting now for this Premier League to start. You get me? Obviously, we've done the preview, which obviously will go live tomorrow morning, people. But yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to it now. Obviously, I think the first game is Friday, innit? I think it's Man United.
Man United, Fulham, or Fulham, Man United.
Yeah, Fulham, Man United. And then obviously we got our 12:30 kickoff, you get me? But yeah, man, even though there's obviously things that like we'll address in it, like I'm still excited for the start of the you know what I mean, the league, like start the Premier League, because this is what it's about. This is what it's about. Yeah. So don't get me wrong, I'm pissed off that we ain't signed no one. We'll get into that maybe a bit later, but you know what I mean, Premier League's here, man. Let's move.
Yeah, it is. I mean, 12:30 kickoff. Surprise, surprise, isn't it? It's still a black. Like, let's not even for 1 minute.
Would it be any different?
Yeah.
Would it be any different?
Do we expect anything else? No, we don't.
Do you know what I'm saying?
We know what these men do all day, every day. And I guarantee you, Liverpool will be forced to play the whole 6 games, which is the maximum they're allowed to give you for 12:30 kickoff.
Oh, we'll get full allocation, 100.
And we will get full allocation. I'd just like to say, no one's even ever had half allocation. It's always maybe 2, possibly 3. I think Man City played 3 12 o'clock kickoffs last season, but everyone else 1 or 2, and we get all 6. You know, all 6.
No.
Yeah. But we won't go there because they'll do everything they can to stop greatness. We already know. We'll let the haters hate, and if they don't,
that's what I'm saying. Let them.
And if they don't hate, you ain't great. So we know it's greatness why they're hating. It's that simple. So we leave them to do what they're doing. But first, I'm going to start at the bottom and then we'll work our way to the top of the league. So let's do it the other way around. Let's start at the bottom. So we got Ipswich who've come up. We've got Southampton who's come up.
Yeah. I knew the other one.
Leicester.
Woo. All right.
So those 3 joining the illustrious Premier League. Couple of them, man, they're royalty as well. We're talking about, like, in terms of heritage, like, you know, old school man. Remember, Ipswich was a little bad boy team in the Premier League back in the day. Still, like, it's been a long time.
They were.
But same with Leeds. Leeds are a bad boy Premier League team. Do you know what I mean? They got league titles and shit. And we all know the legacy of Leicester, one of the greatest ever stories in English football history.
Facts.
And Southampton, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm surprised they made it back, you know.
No, but historically, they're a Premier League team, bro, Southampton. They are.
No, I know. But I just thought at one point, like, they might not make it back. You know, some teams, some teams, they don't come back.
Yeah.
Actually, no. They came back.
You know, like Coventry, one of them teams that
one of them ones.
And they've never come back.
They never made it back, fam. Like,
yeah, nice.
It's
true.
Crazy.
But yeah, hold on. I'm seeing congratulations to my brother in the chat. What's happened? What's happened? Oh shit, Jamie just hit 6K. Big up, brother Jamie.
Big up.
Big up, man. Big up. People, he should be on more. Jamie should be on more. Come
Roll
on,
to
guys.
10K now.
More.
That's now getting to 10K. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Roll to
100%.
10K now.
Big up our brother, man.
Big up Jay, man.
So relegation.
Yeah.
Let me bring the table up to make this a little easier in it, because we might as well. There's no point.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might as well just look at
Yeah. We might as
innit?
well just bring up the table. Let me bring up the table.
Yeah, for real.
So it'll make it a little bit easier for people to have an understanding of where things stand. Can you see that, bro?
Yeah.
That all good, yeah? Right. Obviously, this is just how it is in terms of like that. I mean, although I'm not sure why they've put Bournemouth top, because it's meant to be
Bob, should have been alphabetical order though.
Yeah. I think they've made a mistake there.
Yeah, they have.
And this is the official Premier League one, so that's a bit weird. So obviously Bournemouth would be down here, but they will be a team that could possibly be caught up in a relegation battle. Brentford could possibly get caught up in a relegation battle. We don't know what version of Everton they'll be this season. I think they'll be all right this time round, but you just never know.
I'm not sure about Everton. I think they're going to struggle, you know.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like Everton never have enough goals.
I don't think Fulham will be in there. Marco Silva's too good a manager, but
yeah,
I don't think Fulham will be involved. Then obviously Ipswich and Leicester, the two teams that come up, we have to include them in it.
But
Forest.
Leicester have just lost. Leicester just lost Drewsbury Hall, who's actually a good player for them.
Yeah, and their manager.
This is what I'm saying. Maresca. Yeah.
Both. But so yeah, we don't know what Leicester will turn up. Forest, I definitely think you have to count them in for the relegation battle. Southampton, I think you have to count them in as in because they've just come up. Nah, not Wolves. I don't think you can put.
Even though they've lost Neto. Here's the killer. They lost Neto, but Neto didn't play enough last season for him to be like a factor where you go where they just can't win games anymore. They still can. It's just whether, like, I don't even know about Wolves' transfer business, people. I'll be real with you. I don't know whether they've made good signings.
And Gary O'Neill's a good manager. Wolves will be fine, bro. I'm not saying they're gonna win anything or they're gonna bad it up, but they'll be fine. They won't be in there.
They still got Hwang as well, though. If he's is he still there?
I don't know what the people are saying. Whether the people think that Wolves will be involved, but I wouldn't personally involve. So based off of that, then, bro. So based off of Southampton, Forest, Leicester, Ipswich, Everton, possibly Brentford and Bournemouth. I remember this is just us doing educated guesses. It could be anybody, but this is us just using the educated guess. Who out of those do you think is more at risk of finishing in the bottom three now?
Leicester, because it's normally very hard for a team to come up to the Prem and just be about it. Like, very few teams can do it. Like, I know Brentford done it. I know Nottingham Forest have done it. But I feel like Nottingham Forest, especially, spent a ton of money to make sure that was never going to happen. In terms of Brentford, they Thomas Frank, and obviously they still have Ivan Tony as things stand again, and then Mbeumo. So they're always going to get goals and they're always going to be a threat. But in terms of Leicester, but
if they get in trouble, then
I was going to say, and Leicester though, I just feel like they haven't got. I don't know if they've got enough. You took one of their best players, Chelsea, Drewsbury Hall. I think they're going to be in trouble. As I don't want to jinx it, but I think Ipswich as well. But maybe that's my naivety because I didn't watch enough of Ipswich last season. But again, correct me if I'm wrong, people. I don't know if Ipswich have enough. Do you get what I'm saying? And then another team. Here's the thing. I'm just looking at the table now. Yeah. Everton might slip because you want to know what it is, bro. I just don't think Everton have enough goals in them. Like, it's either because think about it, Calvert-Lewin's their main goal scorer, but he's always injured. Yeah. Other than Calvert-Lewin, who gets goals for them, bro?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You see, Everton's still relying on Calvert-Lewin in big 2024. But all that money they spent in the last how many years?
They lost the Nana as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
They did. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If I was an Everton fan, I would be brewing that my main striker is still Calvert-Lewin. I know they tried to buy Beto, but we all knew that wasn't gonna work.
That's what I'm saying.
He is the meaty. You know, I don't mean to be disrespectful at all, when I say this, but watching Beto play for a Premier League team and collect thousands of pounds a week makes me wonder what went wrong in my life. Like, I'm being honest with you, bro. Like, nah, big talk, bro. He probably is a better footballer than me, but I never
He's
got the
just a
opportunities
physical
he's
striker.
had.
That's what he's just a
Like,
physical.
do you get what I'm
He's
saying?
just an
Like, big
athlete.
24, and I look at him and I'm like,
Yeah.
what went wrong in my life for this guy to be collecting Premier League paychecks? If I'm not mistaken, I think he scored like 2 goals for Everton or something like that.
Something mad like that, innit? Their best player is the left winger. What's his name again? The left winger.
The left winger.
Who came from
O'Neill.
O'Neill. He's probably their best player.
No, McNeil, sorry. Dwight
McNeil, sorry, Dwight McNeil. He's probably their best player. He's probably their, like, other than him. And bro,
I think McNeil's talented though. I think he's a good player.
No, I know, but then he's good, bro. But he ain't playing for no top. But
McNeil's good enough to go and play for a Villa or a Newcastle.
He's not, you know.
No, he is.
He's not.
No, he is.
He's not, bruv.
He is. I'm telling you, bro. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah. They got the core. I hear that, but the core
one of the middle top teams. Sorry.
Yeah, the Core's lost his partner in Onana, so that means they'd have to go back to Idris Gueye. Did they buy Idris Gueye or did he go back on loan? That's what I couldn't remember.
No,
remember he went back.
They bought him.
So,
but Idris Gueye's about 33 now. He's getting on a bit.
But Idris Gueye and the Core, fam, that ain't doing nothing. What's that doing? But I think, listen, Everton will probably still find a way, but they're definitely going to be around the 16th to 18th. I'm just being real. I don't see... I just don't think they've got enough.
Oh, he's 34. He's older than I thought he was. Yeah, so Idris Gueye's getting on a bit. A 34-year-old DM in the Premier League is a big ask. I'm not even going to lie.
I know people have said Everton survived last season, even with the deduction, but they had Onana, who I thought was a big player for them. Like, he was him going to Villa, in my opinion, is a big signing for Aston Villa. He's a very, very good player. And I feel like it allowed Doucouré to kind of do what he does. You can't do that now with Idrissa Gueye and Doucouré. You can't do the same thing.
Unless they've made a signing. I haven't paid attention to Everton this summer.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then, obviously, like, me going
about they might get points deducted Everton as well. It could be a little bit...
They normally do, bro. Every time I go on Twitter, there'll be something about Everton, nothing about City, but Everton will get another points ban before Man City even have their first trial, bro. It's mad. So, I think Everton in a bit of problems.
So if I pressed you for a free and I said, look, you got to put 50 quid bet on it right now. You got 10 seconds to make your decision.
Oh, but I forgot about I didn't say Southampton, though, did I?
In regards to what?
To the bottom three.
Oh. No, I'm saying now. So who's your bottom three right now?
Ooh. In no order. Leicester. Oh, flip. All right. Do Southampton have more than Leicester? Probably not. All right. Leicester, Southampton. And it's either going to be Ipswich or Everton. All right, I'm gonna bail out. I'm gonna say Ipswich. Everton are gonna be like 17th though. They're gonna maybe claw away, but they might get dragged in there, bro. Because I'll be real with you, all the other teams that you look at are better than those 3 teams I just mentioned.
Yeah.
Southampton, Nottingham Forest, and Leicester, in my opinion, as good as they are, they don't, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, people, on this. I don't know if they have standout players. Like, you see, even Nottingham Forest, Nottingham Forest had Gibbs White. Do you get what I'm saying? They had Morello. They had the striker that used to play for us. I've forgotten his name now. Awanini. They have players where you could go. They got a core of decent players. If they can add around that, they can do something. That's why Nottingham Forest were able to stay up. And look how much money they're to spend. I don't know if these lot are going to do that, bro. Like the 2 weeks, and again, I know we're talking about transfers, something that we haven't done yet, but I think it'll be, Southampton, Ipswich, and Leicester. Probably.
Vince says you forgot Man City.
We wish.
I'm personally gonna go. People are gonna think I'm a bit mad on this one, but I'm predicating this on the fact that I think they're gonna lose their talisman. I think it will be Southampton,
Mm-hmm.
Leicester,
Mm-hmm.
Brentford.
Why? Because you think they're going to lose Tony?
I think they're going to lose Tony, and I think they struggled last season, and I think they're starting to run out of a bit of gas in the Premier League. I wouldn't be surprised if they stay up, but I've just got a feeling Brentford might be out of ideas.
I feel like
especially if Tony leaves.
Yeah. The only offer that he has at the moment, I think, is Saudi. Tony ain't going Saudi, bro.
If the bag's big enough, you never know.
I don't think he goes Saudi. I think if a Prem club goes in for him, yes, 100%. I think he leaves though.
If they keep Tony, then I'll take them out of that free. But I've got a feeling that he will go before the window shuts.
But even that, they got is it Wisa, innit?
Yeah, but as you said, they've got Whistle and Embuemo, but after that, they've got nothing, bro.
No, they need Tony. But like, I just don't know. It is predicated on him though. Like, I think if Tony stays, you're right. But I'm not gonna, because he hasn't gone yet though. I'm not gonna put him in there.
Fair enough. I've just got a worry because I like Brentford. I got a bit of a worrying feeling about them. They look like they were struggling last year, and I don't know if they've got. I think Ipswich are gonna have. The reason I think Ipswich are gonna.
Oh, they got Carvalho as well. So it's cut you. They got our Carvalho, remember? So they got a little something there, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot they bought Carvalho.
You get what I'm saying? So they got Carvalho.
I'm gonna stick with Brentford for now, but when the transfer window shuts, we'll reevaluate and then we'll just do a top up. And that's what I was gonna say. We'll do a top up show where we're like, now all the transfers are done. Are there any changes that you believe that you would make, or or whatever? And we'll go from there. So we'll see in a couple of weeks' time how this changes. But yeah, I just think Ipswich are gonna have just enough. I think they're gonna be Luton with enough to stay up. So you see how Luton really did well, but in the end, they just didn't have enough. I think Ipswich are going to have just enough to do a similar type of season.
You think they're going to stay up, Ipswich?
Yeah, I think by the skin of their teeth, Ipswich will stay up.
Do you know, just thinking of it now, I think Brentford have a better attack than Everton, as things currently constructed.
Yeah, they do.
Carvalho,
if you're talking about with Tony, it's not even a question.
Yeah, because I just thought about now. Carvalho, we saw... Tony and Embuemo is better than Calvert-Lewin, Bebe. Who's the other foot?
McNeil.
No, he's not even really.
McNeil and Harrison.
Harrison is cheeks, bruv. Bruv.
Harrison isn't brilliant, but he's not cheeks. He's not.
Nah, bruv. He's cheeks, bruv.
Nah, he's not crap.
Nah,
he's not amazing, but he's not crap.
There's a reason why he went Everton, bro.
He's not cheeks, bro. He's not cheeks. He's all right. He's all right.
Bruv, I don't think Harrison's good at all. Bruv, he left Leeds to go to Everton. Nah.
No, but that was because they got relegated.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, though, bro, out of all the teams you could have went to, he went to Everton.
Well, he went to a team that he thought had ambition.
It sounds so mad, yeah, but if you go to Everton, you're basically saying your career's over, blood. That's what. Remember, Onana's left, yeah. No one goes to Everton, in my opinion, that like it sounds really bad, yeah. But even for progression, you go to other teams like a Palace or even a Nottingham Forest, bro. Like I'm looking at the teams now. There's other teams we can get a better progression, like West Ham. Even Wolves. I'd rather go to Wolves. If I'm a football player, I'd rather go Wolves than Everton. But it's so mad how football can change, though. Because say about 3-4 years ago, you would have said Everton. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Well, then there we have it. The relegation. We started at the bottom. We'll work our way to the top of the table now. Big up Josh. Always says, would anybody swap Diaz for De Jong? Getting desperate. I wouldn't personally.
De Jong is injury
I would be worried about De Jong's latest injury, especially.
Yeah, he's had a reoccurrence of the injury,
and his wage demands are so high, Josh. I know Liverpool would say no just based off that. He's on 400, I think, innit?
I think so. He's on about 600. He's on 600,000 euros.
Jesus, it's more than I thought.
Nah, he's a big time. He's big time.
Liverpool would just laugh Barcelona out the room.
Yeah,
they'd just be like,
if this was De Jong without the injuries, 100%. Because
Yeah.
De Jong is press resistant, bro.
Yeah.
And he could play that role.
No, but bro, even if it was De Jong without the injuries, I can categorically tell you now that Liverpool are not paying.
No. The only way we would do that is if he would have to.
Chance, bro.
No, but he would have to lower his wage demands because here's the thing: Barcelona are trying to force him out. One, because his wages are stupid, but he's refusing to leave. So they're trying to kick him out the door. But not only that, his injuries are an issue. He's just not an attractive player right now. Pause. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you stay. If I said to someone, do you want to get a player who's injury savage right now and his wages are like crazy? That's just going to put you off. It's going to put off the selling club. That's why I don't think De Jong even moves.
No, shoot, look, Zed Mac has got a very good point. That means his salary is Trent, Van Dijk, and Salah's all combined. That's how much money De Jong earns. That's crazy.
I don't care. He's stupid good.
That is crazy.
Rosa, bro, trust me.
600k, ignore me.
Bro, his wages are insane. But here's the thing. Let's say lower the wages. There's no point in buying a player that's always injured. Like De Jong for the last 12 months. Just injured, bro.
Bro, look at Rosa's comment. Big up Rosa.
Big up Rosa. He's injury prone, man. Focus, Rosa. Focus.
No, she's allowed to, bro. She's allowed to.
No, but I'm just saying, all jokes aside, I'm just saying that. But, bro, the injuries, not even the wages, the injuries. Like, I can't remember his last injury. Remember, he even had to pull out the Euros, innit? Remember?
Yeah, he didn't even make the Euros, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy.
I don't know.
Big up Eastwood every
Frankie
time. Says, is it true Richard Hughes went back in for Zubimendi and tripled his salary? I haven't heard anything about that. Matt, have you heard anything about that?
No, the last I heard about this whole Zubimendi thing was when he was having doubts, we did up our wage offer. But I think what it was, the rumors is that we could triple his salary. Not that we actually did it. I think the rumors were we could triple his current salary. So I think that's maybe that was the thing.
Yeah. I mean, let's just touch on that quickly before we move on. Let's get as I said, we would do, talk about any transfer stuff if the people wanted to, just briefly. I personally feel the same as I did yesterday and the day before about the whole thing, so I haven't got anything new to say on it. One thing I will say about Zubimendi himself, though, is as much as I have respect for somebody having loyalty, because I'm not going to change my energy just because Liverpool's involved. I've said it. People like Son and Kane, who showed their loyalty to Tottenham as an example, I'm not going to brush them for it. Loyalty is something we all want as fans. And when it's not shown, we get angry. So I'm not going to be angry at a man when he shows loyalty. So if he's showing loyalty to Sociedad, then fair play to him. One thing I will say, though, is there's a lot of credible journos who've said that it's actually his wife that's the reason why he didn't move. Now, with all due respect to all the wives out there, to my own missus, who I love dearly, if this is my career and you've chose to marry me, if I'm moving, you can't be telling me no. If I'm getting a dream move, if I'm going to be making so much more money for our family, I find it a little bit mad that you're the one.
Is that the route? Is that what it is?
Yeah. A lot of credible journals are saying that it's the thing. So fair play and respect, you know what I mean? But I will be so upset with wifey if she stopped me, or she was like kicking up a fuss and stopped me from being able to make like a dream move. So that's just that. I would be quite disappointed in him if it's literally just his wife said no, don't want to go. So he's like, all right, babe, I won't go. It's like, this is your career, fam, and it's going to be over very soon. So, like, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm being bad mind. But that's just me. I would expect wifey to be like, babe, look, it's your career. I'll follow you wherever you're going. We can come and live back in Spain in 6-7 years' time when your career's over and you've collected the bag. I'll be very disappointed if wifey was like, you ain't going, I'm not leaving. I don't want to go nowhere. Be like, but anyway, that's just me. But yeah, I don't know if you got anything more you want to say on the Zubimendi stuff.
No, not really, bro, because it's done now, isn't it? Like, he's decided not to join, whether it's the wife, whether it's him, I don't know. what the actual cause of it was, but it did have me a little bit worried last Friday when you guys were doing the I think you was doing a catch-up show and I joined for a bit. And even though I was positive then that he was gonna sign. But I'll say it again. I did say though, like, if it's not done by the weekend, I'll be concerned because it shouldn't take you that long to decide whether you want to play for Liverpool or not. This whole trying to decide whether it's good for you, like, bro, how much time do you need? Plus, you're 25 years of age. That's probably the prime time for a footballer to make a big decision like that, where if you have been at your boyhood club, like, and you want to make that next step up, because I think it's very different from, in my opinion, with Trent, Liverpool to Real Madrid, because Liverpool are a powerhouse in England, even historically. Real Madrid obviously are just more global, innit? But Sociedad aren't a global powerhouse even in Spain. It's not like he played for Real Madrid or Barcelona. Do you get what I'm saying? It's more he has an emotional attachment to them because of the Basque, obviously being in the Basque City.
Which is understandable.
Which I fully get. But in terms of that career progression, there comes a time in your life where you have to look at your options and go, do I make this move? Xabi Alonso did it. You think what is he not Basque? You think he didn't have loyalty to Sociedad? And maybe it was a bit different because Rafa Benitez was Spanish. I don't know. But I do find it mad that, like, you know, I don't know. I just find it weird that, like, he said yes. And don't get me wrong, the club done everything in their power to convince him to stay. But he said, because the word from Liverpool is that he said yes, hence why the deal took so long. He said yes. And then the longer the deal, because obviously he was trying to speak to Sociedad and get everything in place, but the longer it took, he was like, I don't know. Sociedad were like, no, stay. We'll give you a new contract. We'll do X, Y, and Z. And he was like, maybe I should stay. Like, as much as I really, really would love Zubimendi at Liverpool, I've got to be honest, though, brutally honest. We can't sign players that are unsure about joining us. Even I know, like, he has that attachment, but do you know, I would have said that even if we signed him, I would have been praying that after 6 months he doesn't get homesick, because he does strike me as that type of player that's like, he needs to be in comfortable surroundings. Brother, you're going to be going Sellers Park. And then, do you get what I'm saying? Portman Road, if you would have signed. They don't care about your surroundings.
No, I agree.
Would you have been up for it mentally? That's another challenge that we would have had to face.
This is why I said, bro, I don't want a Di Maria situation where he clearly was just so unhappy being at Man U because he didn't want to go, that he just didn't perform well. And I know Cal was getting super
some players
excited
don't
about
settle,
wanting
bro.
to play. Yeah, it's a disaster waiting to happen if somebody's going to be that against the move that you had to almost beg them to come and play for the club. And then, you know, like, I don't want no homesick ninjas, bruv. I'm being serious with you.
No, facts.
I don't want it, bruv.
3 months into the season, rumors are spreading. Zubimendi hasn't settled with that life at Merseyside. Brother,
every time he gets some time off, he's going back to Spain because he misses it and all that. International duty. You hear him talking to the press. I don't even want to go back to England. Oh, man, I can't believe I'm back in Spain. I love my country. I don't want none of that, bro. All it is a recipe for disaster, fam. 100. That's all it is, bro.
The only way that deal might have worked ever so slightly a bit more in our favor, all jokes aside, if Thiago was still there, and believe it or not, Adrian. Because you got Spanish contingent there, innit? And all jokes aside, I know Adrian you're not really involved, but Adrian apparently is known for someone who's like very welcoming to people, especially from his home country or South America, all them things there. And in Thiago as well. Thiago being the older player and just, you know what I mean, helping man settling, because these things count when you come to a new country. You got people that you can talk to that speak your language, and you can just, like, he could just call up Thiago and be like, where's there to go to eat, or just little things that help you adjust. That's why, like,
you could even get Thiago on the blow and say, big man, do me a favor. Get your wife to holler at mine, please. Let her know she's gone up with brethren to hang out with. Like, tell her to get on the blow. Just
little things like that would have definitely helped if Thiago was still there. And don't get me wrong, I reckon if Thiago hadn't left Liverpool, I reckon he would have been a part of that conversation. You know, where Thiago
was still here, we wouldn't need Zubimendi. That's the difference. Because that
No,
would have
but
meant Thiago was playing, and
yeah,
then
but
we
let's
wouldn't
just
have
say no,
needed.
but let's just say he still had injury issues, but not as much. Like, so do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because come on, bro. I mean, that's another alternate reality where Thiago just doesn't get injured, bro. Don't take me back there, fam.
That's the
Don't,
reality
bro.
that I wish I'd lived in for the last 4 years, bro.
Bro,
That's
could you
what that is.
imagine Thiago? But that's like, oh yeah, Thiago without
Yeah.
the injuries, Naby Keita without the injuries, like, bro.
Like I said, I'm not maybe, and I see some people in the chat do agree with me. So I don't want to offend anyone with what I'm saying. I'm just being honest in my opinion. When you marry a footballer, you are marrying into what football is. And yeah, you can have an opinion, of course you can. But if you are the decision on why your man doesn't move to a certain club and pursue whatever part of his career he wants, you are being very selfish. I can understand you not wanting to go, but this is the life you bought into. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just the same as if you married a comedian. He's going to be touring the country. You can't be angry at him that he's going to be leaving home all the time. It's like, that's what he does. If you married a wrestler in the WWE, he's going to be touring all year. You can't be angry. You've married into what they do. You kind of have
you
to
married into
understand
the
you might need to
lifestyle,
move.
innit?
You might need to move at some point. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just hope that's not the case, because I do think that is very selfish if she's gonna do the whole emotional thing on him. But
did you know Liverpool made it?
Go on.
Did you know Liverpool made a sale today?
A sale?
Someone sold for 10 mil.
Who's gone?
Bobby Clark gone, fam.
I knew he was going anyway, but
I didn't even know. Salzburg, 10 mil. And we put a sell-on fee clause of 17.5 mil.
Big up, G.
And we've also put a first refusal. So if Salzburg tried to sell him, we get first refusal. Clark gone, I'm gone.
Okay.
All the youths, they're getting shipped out, bruv.
Jamrock, I hear you, bro. It probably does happen a lot more than we realize. You're right, bro. And again, I ain't got nothing against the man trying to please his wife. That's kind of your job. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just think it's very selfish if that is the case. I just think that she should know that that's what she married into. And it's just a few years. You can be back home for the rest of your life. It's just a few years. You know what I'm saying? And you make 3 times as much money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to be fair, do you know what a lot of footballers that I've heard, and even managers sometimes they do, Matt? They actually just leave their wife there and they go back whenever they can. And they let their family stay settled wherever they are. And they just go and collect the bag for a few years. Like that's
some players do that. A lot of them bring them over
there.
now, but that used to be quite a big thing where the family would stay and the player will go. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Daddy just goes and collects the bag for a few years, comes
but
back.
I don't think that happens as much now. I would have said that's kind of changed though, because if you look at it, there's a lot of players now that whether they're married or they're bringing over their partners in it, like you see it now a lot more.
Oh yeah, the majority of the time the family move. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Because but most of the time you get that. That's the package deal. If he has to move to another team, another part of the country, and another country, full stop, that you've got to go with him. So yeah, like I said, I just don't want anybody being homesick either. So we might have dodged the bullet. We might have dodged. Our Solo saying it's because he's a mummy's boy. I mean, that's even worse than if it's his wife why he's not leaving. With all due respect, anyway, I'm not gonna go down that road. We've dodged the bullet, I reckon.
Bro, I've got some breaking news, but it's actually kind of like bad breaking news, like sad.
By the way, shout out to Bobby Clark because I think we've lost the real one there.
Same.
I think we've lost the real one there. I'm actually quite upset about that. Yes, Carl, big up, bro.
What's going on, Carl? I've got some bad breaking news though.
Yeah.
Lamine Yamal's father was stabbed in a parking lot, and his condition is serious.
Sorry, who's been stabbed?
Yamal's dad. Lamine Yamal's dad.
Carl, I think you're muted, Carl. Yamal's dad has been stabbed in a car park. Shit.
Yeah. It's in serious condition.
Still not working, Carl. No, that's messed up, man. I hope he's all right, man.
I hope he's all right.
And I really hope that's not a hating thing or a hate crime,
This is what I'm saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can hear you.
Yeah.
Apparently,
serious condition right now. All the reports are saying it's very, very serious.
Oh, he's been released from hospital now, apparently.
Has he?
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's
Okay,
in
so it
stable.
can't,
Oh,
it,
good.
it can't
Oh,
have
that's
been
good.
too serious.
That's good if
That's
he's
good. That's
stable.
good. Yeah, no, big
Crazy,
up to your
crazy,
mom's
crazy
dad
stuff.
and the whole family, then, man. That's mad. I really hope
Crazy.
that's not a hate crime. I mean, it's messed up, whatever. But I really hope that ain't a targeted thing, because yeah, yeah, Cal. I don't know. Before we move on to talking about the top half of the table, I don't know if you got any more feelings you wanna add to Bobby Clark leaving or Zubimendi. Obviously, the rejection of Zubimendi. Do you still feel the same, or?
Bobby Clark leaving, I'm upset because I do think he was one of our brighter players, or brighter youngsters. But at the same time, I don't know where he'd start. So maybe it's for the best for his career. We collect some money, we get a sell-on clause, and we probably have a buy-back clause in there, maybe, or we could potentially purchase him again in the future.
We've got a first refusal on there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we got a sell-on clause of 17.5.
Oh, fair dues. Fair dues.
If we don't bring him back, we'll definitely be making profit, because he's the truth.
Yeah.
He's going to end up playing for a big team, I reckon.
Yeah,
He might even go home to Newcastle at some point.
At least he's got a good coach as well. Like, all jokes aside, he's gone with Pet Linders. Pet Linders knows about him already, so can help develop him, give him game time. And like you probably both alluding to, is that could maybe turn him into that player. And then if we got first refusal, you never know, we can come back. So
I'll be honest with you, look. We truly should be utilising Pep Linders being at Salzburg. And I think anyone we know has got the potential to be great, like Dan's, etc. We should be asking him if he wants them on loan and get them some competitive game time.
I'd rather them go to a championship, Drew.
I hear that, but it would be nice to know that they're in good hands with the manager who already knows them. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you look at the pathway of some of the players like Haaland, Mane, like Salzburg was a brilliant start. Do you know what I mean? It was actually like, it's a good club. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's not like there aren't examples of ballers coming out of playing for that team. Do you know what I mean? So Dan's, Clark, couple of the youth, man, I'll be like, bro, do you want to take these men on loan and keep developing them at your club? Do you know what I'm saying? But again, maybe that's just me putting two and two together. But really, you know.
I think you've justified that perfectly, personally. Like, makes all the sense in the world out the way you just put it. So Zubimendi, I mean, what else is there to say, man? Like, he said no. There's talk now that Real Sociedad ain't gonna do what they promised. I mean, it's not gonna make a difference to us.
Are you glad we've dodged the bullet though? Because if it was a homesick thing, I think we have dodged the bullet there.
No, I hear that, and I was speaking to one of my friends earlier and saying that even if he now decides to leave Real Sociedad, he's leaving for emotional reasons as opposed to football reasons. So for me, that would he'd fill me with a bit of worry, because I'd be like, he's not really thinking straight, making this decision. Plus, if he came out and said that he's leaving Sociedad, like Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Barca, all these teams would come back in for him. It'd become a bidding war. And we know what we're like in that we ain't got the balls for that. So
it wouldn't even be a bidding war though, it'd just be the clause. But to go back to your point, you are right though.
When I should have been more clear.
No, I know what you mean though. All the teams, for the player,
as in,
and the way how this, and the way how this brother just keep changing his mind. Like, you don't want to be.
That. We ain't got the cojones to go into battle like that.
You're right. Right now, you're right. 100%. We got no confidence in battle.
If Arsenal go and get Zubimendi, he completes their midfield.
Zubimendi in their midfield.
We'll see what happens with that. We can touch back on it a little bit later.
We don't have to.
But our brother Eastwood, big up yourself, bro.
Big up Eastwood, man.
I mean, I haven't even read what it is yet, but the donation itself deserves me to drop that bomb for you, bro. So and it reads as such. Word on the streets here in the US is that FSG is all on and completely backing. That was 4 hours ago. Supposedly, Sociedad balked on increasing his salary, so the opportunity is there. Oh, so that's basically what you're saying, Cal. They've gone back on their word of saying that they'll give him an increased offer. So let's see. But if he does come, will you guys accept him from all the drama? I would be very skeptical now based on what we've heard. But at the same time, I'm not going to not accept him because he's a baller. But but I would be very skeptical as to what's changed his mind. I don't want no homesick ninja. I don't. If he's gonna come in and he's gonna start that whole every time he's on international duty, all the rumors keep coming out when he's talking to the Spanish press and all. I don't want none of that rubbish. So,
and can I be clear as well? As great as Zubimendi is, he is a good player. Zubimendi is not the type of player where you kind of go like, you know what, we'll just go back because if this is happening, like he wasn't. He's not a Rodri. He's not a Zubimendi. He's not an Mbappe. He's not the generate. In my opinion, he's a very, very good player who could become world class, but he's not world class yet. And I don't think he's the type of player that we should lose sleep over. Don't get me wrong, we're losing sleep over it because we might not get no one else. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if the club went and got someone, to give you an example, Alan Varela, some people might be disappointed it wasn't Zubimendi, but I think a lot of people would get over it because we still got a good DM there that could make a difference. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I thought. Because, bro, this whole decision-making thing, bro, it's like when LeBron was leaving the Cavs, bro. It's like you might as well call a press conference. Do you know what I mean? Like, Zubimendi's not that guy, bro. We can't let him chief us like that. And I feel like he has chiefed us. No, because he has, bro. He's chiefed us.
I agree. He's not. Like you said, if it was a Tchouaméni, a Kylian Mbappe,
yeah, then you understand that. But he's not.
Then you kind of go ham for the case. But Zubimendi's not quite that. So you're like, like I ain't gonna be outside your house all with the sign.
Not now, anyway.
Actually, do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
3 years later, 100% it could be, or even 2 years, but not right now. Do you get what I'm saying? Not right this second. We should be losing sleep and going, oh my gosh, we're not going to get the best DM in the world. Like, it's not that. It's just that he was talented.
When I'd be losing sleep, Matt? If this was 24, 25-year-old Mascherano, then I'll be losing sleep. I'll be like, nah, you know what? You do whatever it takes to get him to this club right now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody of that level.
Yeah. I'll put you like this. Kyle could probably attest to this. Zubimendi right now was not even better than Alonso when he signed for Liverpool.
No, I agree.
I'd maybe say the same level. I'd maybe say Alonso just got better and better and better, man.
No. Alonso, when he stepped into Liverpool, I'm telling you,
he was a bad man.
And he was young.
He's a bad man as well.
No. But what I'm saying is, how old was Alonso when he signed for Liverpool?
I think 22. Zubi wasn't. Alonso
that's what I'm saying. So imagine
Alonso wasn't in the Spanish team, but he also was 22. Zubimendi's 25.
Zubimendi's older, and he's not better than the younger Alonso. I will die on that hill, bro.
It's hard to compare, you know, Matt. If I'm going to be honest.
But Alonso would.
No, but I'm saying because it's two different situations. Alonso came in to be the foundation of our midfield. Zubimendi would be coming in to complete our midfield. He's older. He's more experienced than Alonso was. He played international football. Just helped his country win a European trophy as well. I can't say it's that
helped in the fine. I don't want to do him a disservice just because we're not getting him. By the way, that's one thing I don't ever want to do because he's still quality. But Rodri played the majority of that tournament. I understand Rodri. Of course. Oh, bro, final. He locked up the England players. I'm not saying that. What I am saying though. Xabi Alonso at his age is even if you don't think he's better, he's comparable to Zubimendi. My whole argument is this: Zubimendi still has to get better and better, right? That's why I feel like even though we are losing out on him, I don't think we should lose sleep over it because there are other players out there. I think the main thing is Liverpool have to go and get a DM. It's not about necessarily
who.
No, I know. I hear that, but that's what the club is supposed to. That's what they get paid millions to do, bro.
By the way, Red Scout's got a point. Let's start calling him Martin until otherwise, because he don't deserve nicknames when he's
not on this channel, fam. Just call him Martin.
Let's start calling him Martin from now on, and we'll see where it goes.
But Alonso was this.
No, Alonso was levels, but Alonso got better and better and better. I don't think Alonso in the first season was better than what I've seen of Zubimendi up till now. If anything, level.
Ooh. Do you know what? I'll say it's very comparable, you know. Very, very comparable, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If anything, I'd say they're level. But I wouldn't say that Alonso was better.
Because remember,
than
I'm
Martin
comparing Alonso in England, even first 2 years, to Zubimendi's whole career so far in La Liga.
No, but you said when we signed him, so that's going based off
Bro,
of what we saw from
I'm
Alonso
saying
in
this
Spain.
right now. I know this is so hard to compare. It's almost like I'm doing the impossible, isn't it? It's like I'm doing flipping multiverse, isn't it? On flipping the Avengers and Marvel. What I'm saying is though, the Alonso that we signed compared to this Martin Zubimendi, I know it's hard to not look at the completed Alonso when he left Liverpool, but just think about when we signed him, how good he was. But Alonso was so good that even Gerrard looked at him and said, I'm not going to lie, fam, I might not be the best passer of the team anymore.
He didn't say might. He said he's not. He said it straight. He's like,
I didn't want to say.
No, but wasn't
I didn't
that
want to
after,
say. I didn't want to do
after
Gerrard
a
as
little
his
while? It wasn't.
I don't think that's doing Gerrard.
Bro, first couple training sessions, Gerrard, you know when you see someone passable, you know instantly.
No,
Like,
Gerrard said in training, people would clap me when I'd make certain passes. He said that stopped when Xabi Alonso signed.
Right, that's mad still.
Bro, Alonso he was the ultimate.
Anyway.
Alonso's the throwback. I know I'm getting
Yeah, we're getting sidetracked. We're getting sidetracked.
Sorry, people.
And another thing that's gone wrong for us this year as well. Not even get Xabi Alonso, but
yeah, that's true. Let's not go back down that road.
Don't, man.
Big up
Just
Liverpool,
remember
man.
that.
Big up Joshua. Who says there's talk Real can't pay him or give him the contract they proposed. I'm guessing he's talking about Real Sociedad, not Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Big up Josh. Gangan Deep says not our first rodeo with Liverpool competence in the transfer market, being short going into every season, which costs us. Love LFC, but dislike them. Behavior like this makes me want to say F this club at times. I can't lie. I think we're all with you there, bro. I literally think we're all all there.
Super chat articulates everything how I feel right now.
Yeah, we're all there with you, bro. We really are all there with you,
Everybody
bro. Big up, Gangan Deep. Long distance, big up, bro. Says call me crazy, guys, but we are winning the league. Okay, hold that because we're obviously going to get onto the top half of the table for the predictions in a minute.
I won't call you crazy, but I would say definitely you're on some sort of.
Who's winning the league? Who's winning the league?
We are.
We're touching it in a minute, Matt. Simmer on it. Cal, I need you to simmer on this while I finish the super chats and we'll come back to it. Imran's asking, Kone is leaving for around 20 million. What do you think? But hold that thought while I just finish off the last two supers. Long distance is back again. We will not regress. Arnie is serious, a brilliant manager. Nah, he is a brilliant manager, bro. We will be singing that this season. We will be. I'm telling you, look, we will be. And big up Rosa as always. Says even. I'm guessing that's a swear word. Maybe am I reading that right? Is that a swear word that should be in there?
I feel like it is. I was gonna say it was shit. But I'm not too sure.
Even this is Anfield. Cool, no alternative. DM neglectful. What would each of you say to Hughes and Edwards if they were on the stream right now for 5 seconds? The fuck is wrong with you, like, man? Get your fucking ass up and do something. That's what I would say.
I don't even know. I'll probably just like. I don't even know. I'll probably do. Remember that Chelsea video? I'll probably say, "What do you do with the money, brethren?" Honestly, because it'll be like, bro, like Liverpool since 2020 have been saving money for this big summer. And this big summer is always next year. There's always an excuse. Do you know what the excuse is now? I've seen the report already. Liverpool are going to focus on the core of re-signing the players as they realize it's going to cost a lot of money. Well, duh! If you've got top quality players, you have to pay them top wages. What do you think's going to happen? Yeah, people are going mad.
Pimps are savage, you know. No, do you know what I would do? I'd actually say, all right, let me ask you lot this real quick. Since I've heard that he's homesick, he's a bit of a mummy's boy, etc., etc. If you lot are so in-depth and tactical analysis and doing all the data and all that, how come you didn't see that this brother still had a comfort blanket and was sucking his thumb when he was in primary school? everything about that screams like someone who ain't gonna leave home, big man. So why was he the one you decided to go for? That's what I would ask them. Because I guarantee you, if a man's this homesick, he had a comfort blanket when he was in secondary school, or at least primary school. Because I've never heard of anything so mad. But anyway, I'm gonna stop dissing the man now.
I know. I'll say to Richie Hughes.
To Liverpool.
Go suck your mother. Me ready for 1 hour no ramp with me and see me now flush on the face, pussy. Big up, go suck your mama.
That's what I probably said to Richie.
Bro, that's Rago still.
But what are you doing? You haven't. So wait there. The contracts haven't been
I'm not going to answer
sorted.
this one because I'll get cancelled.
Virgil said no movement on the contract, no movement with Trent, no movement with Salah. We can't get a DM. You're selling players. We're not buying players, brother. Like, oh no, sorry, we are buying players. You're buying them for your old team, Bournemouth. Mama Vash. Yeah. How do you pronounce his name? Mama Dashvili. Mama, is that how you pronounce it?
You're gonna have to learn it, bro, because I think
Mama Dashvili, yeah. Is it Mama Dashvili?
Yeah.
Mama Dashvili is on the verge of signing for Liverpool, but will be signed for Bournemouth. Come on, bro.
Liverpool are signing him and sending him straight on loan to Bournemouth. If this isn't friends all round, I don't know what's going on here. He's doing more for Bournemouth than he is for Liverpool.
Mama Dashvili is going to Bournemouth. The problem is not even us getting him because he's actually a very good goalkeeper. But the bigger issue is that tells me Alisson says I'm out. That's what that tells me.
We'll jump on that one when we get there. But big up Rosa for the super as
trust
always.
me. Get ready. Just get ready, bro.
Big up promo as always. Big up yourself, bro. Says big up brothers. Honestly, Trent would be crazy not to go Madrid for next season. I know he was watching Madrid tonight and purring. I'm not going over the Trent. I don't know if you lot want to touch on the Trent to Madrid thing, but
I don't think we should right now because it's not looking good, bro.
Yeah. It's not looking good. It's not. Although today's reports are that Real Madrid aren't interested or they're softening their interest, which means, like I said, he just said, guys, I'll just come to you for free next year. And if he leaves for free, I'm telling you,
he will leave for free. If he leaves, no. What I mean is, if he leaves, he will leave. Basically, they were never going to get him this summer. He's already committed for this year. It's about next year for free, bro.
I'll be honest with you. I don't care about this year's commitment if he already knows he's going to walk away for free. I really don't care. I really don't.
As things stand right now, if you're Trent Alexander-Arnold, you're seeing your club fail for 3 years to sign a DM. You're seeing your captain Virgil van Dijk still talk about he hasn't been approached with a contract. You're blatantly seeing Alisson walking on his first day, look hella like, what is this new guy doing here? And looks depressed. I'm not joking. Alisson actually looked depressed if you saw the inside training.
Yeah, but that might be post.
No, I know. He might have even had an argument with the missus. There's bare things that could happen. What I'm saying is Alisson didn't look happy. now Mama Dashvili is apparently about to sign. There's no smoke about fire. And Salah, a Liverpool legend, still hasn't signed a new deal. What is Trent really going to be thinking, bro? That is the equivalent of us, man, all being at work here. And I know deep down, all you man have got lined up, you got new jobs.
No, do you know what it's actually like? I'm telling you. This is how I look at it. Obviously, it's a little bit different because it's like not a founder situation like what Kop-Ish is or whatever. But let's just say, either me or Matt right now was about to go and join whichever channel you lot want. I'm not going to name a name because it's going to start people, but we're going to go and join another channel. But we let everybody know, no, we'll finish this season with Kop-Ish. But once we get to the next summer, we're going to whatever other channel it is. Everybody would be like, no, what's that all about? That's fucked up. And if I was like, no, man's committed right now. Man's committed to Kop-Ish. I'm committed. But like, no, you're not, bro, because you're ducking at the end of the season. That's not commitment.
Now, you could argue he's committed to seeing out the season, though.
Nah, bro, that's not committed, man. That's not committed. Again, I'm not going to go down this road because I know
the reason why Carl's being quiet is because Carl's joining Redmen next year. Get the cat out of the bag, shall I? Just saying.
You know what's crazy? If this gets clipped up, you know it's going to be a madness, isn't it? Like,
That's why I can't.
if I start getting DMs from people cussing me, I'm going to come back for you. You know that, man.
No, but it's real,
There's
though.
no smoke without fire, you know. Just saying.
It's real. It's real. I'm telling you. Nobody would
big out
accept
of Red
us
Men
saying
TV.
that we're committed
Big
because
up.
they'll be like, but you're ducking out. And if I'm being
Yeah.
honest with you, there wouldn't even be a part of us as humans that wouldn't be able to not have a little bit of resentment, even amongst ourselves. I don't know if players do feel that way a little bit, like they feel like you're deserting the project or whatever. But if one of us we knew was going to be ducking out in 6 months or 8 months or something,
I know what you mean. You would feel
there'd be a bit of resentment that would start to build up a bit. Like, it's human nature. Do you see what I'm saying?
I think it's different for us three though, because we're like an actual brotherhood. Whereas, but then again, you could say we're playing.
Yeah, no, this is a bit. Yeah, I made it
Yeah.
too personal. I agree.
Yeah,
I made
but
it too
I know
personal,
you
but
mean-
you
no,
know
but
what
you-
I'm getting at.
But you could argue though, when you played with players for like, how long has Virgil been at the club now? Was it 5, 6, about 6 years now?
About 6 years, yeah.
If you've been in the club for like 6 years, you kind of do get that kind of brotherhood. I'm guessing they do, innit? Especially Trent, Virgil, and Mo, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
They like that core foundation of them type of, and even Ali as well, bro. Have I started a fire? Have I? Like, I think I might have started a fire.
I'm
Now, a
just gonna
couple
say
people are like, Cal deserves to get the bag. Like, some people are saying,
One thing I
Oh,
will
man.
say, apart from being a boyhood Liverpool fan, what can we offer him that Real Madrid can't offer him more?
the devil's a lie, you know.
No one can
Devil's a
answer the
liar.
question. Do you realize how silent it went after I asked that
No,
question?
say that again. I need you to repeat the question.
I answered it, but
I wasn't
said
even
the
paying
devil's a
attention.
liar.
I was reading the comments. Go on.
If apart from being a boyhood Liverpool supporter,
Mm.
what can Liverpool offer him as a footballer that Real Madrid can't offer him more?
Captaincy, maybe in a cup when Virgil, maybe because obviously Virgil older. Maybe he wants to lead Liverpool into the new regime, so to speak, new thing.
Yeah,
I don't know, new
so
phase,
captain.
phase 2.
So captaincy.
Captaincy in phase 2. I think. Do you know what it is, Carl?
What's phase 2, bro?
Like, you know, like you're laughing, but they do it in the films, bro. Are we in Marvel phase 4?
No,
or something?
but what's phase 2, bro? If
Phase
Trent,
You-
and you
no,
said
Klopp
to
was
me-
phase 1. Klopp was phase 1. Yeah, foundations have been laid.
so
phase
he's
2
he's already got Prem legacy. He's already got Prem legacy.
So phase 2 is now building on phase 1, bro.
No, but I think he ruins his Liverpool legacy if he leaves for free.
No, he don't.
I'm not saying it disappears, but he definitely ruins it a bit. He definitely puts a massive.
If
dent
Trent
in it.
leaves on a free, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
he
that
dents
is-
his Liverpool legacy, Cal.
That's
Fernando-
that will hurt his
Fernando-
legacy.
Fernando Torres is still doing interviews with LFC TV, and he left to go Chelsea.
He's
But-
not a
but a
scout.
lot- but a lot of the
He didn't
fa- a
come
lot
from
of
the
the-
Liverpool Academy.
Michael
And
Owen's
not only that, a lot of the
Michael
fan
Owen's an
base-
ambassador.
No,
Michael
but a
Owen's
lot
an
of the fan
ambassador.
base
Bro,
do hate Torres, though.
no, but
Cal.
bare people still hate Owen, though.
Yeah, a lot of the fan
He's
base
an
do
ambassador.
hate Torres, fam.
Cal, people love Torres more than they love Owen.
All right, we'll see. Yeah, no, I don't. I know they do.
Do you get what I'm saying? But that attachment that Trent has, yeah, to Liverpool, being a scouser, like, bro, he's from the city, bro.
Yeah.
He's gone for the
And
rankings.
the team's letting him down at the moment.
No, but here's the thing, though. This is one thing I will say. You're 25 years old, yeah. If you're 29 and it's like your last kind of big contract, big decision, I understand it a little bit more. But he's 25 though, because he could easily sign a 2-year extension, say 3-year extension. Yeah.
Why? Why should he waste 2 years here?
But why would it be? No,
why
but
is it a waste,
But
bro?
but then you're ruling out Liverpool's going to do anything in the next 3 years. Then that's what you're
If
basically
we
saying.
don't sign anyone
And
this summer,
forgetting we nearly won the league last year.
we didn't nearly win the league last year, Drift.
No, I wouldn't go that far. But we will.
No, I don't mean
didn't
nearly as
win
in
the
touching
league.
distance, but if you're in a title race and you spend more time at the top of the league and you only dropped out the title race in the
We
final
didn't
month,
win it.
you were still a very good team.
But we didn't win it, bro.
No, but you're still a very good team, though, bro.
You
He ain't
don't think
leaving
under
a team
Arne
that's
Slot-
on their face.
You think under Arne Slot we can't? You think we can't? We can't
We're
do
not
anything.
on our face, you know.
I
Like,
never
it
said
ain't
we were
like
on our
he's
face.
leaving a Roy Hodgson Liverpool.
So
Yeah.
why, again, why should he sign a 2-year deal? What? Because he's 25 and scouts.
No,
Yeah.
because you're supposed.
And,
No,
and,
not
and
even
you
that.
see it out, bro.
Wait there.
You help us get back. You don't jump ship.
Surely Trent still looks at this team and thinks the team's good, but it needs more. But if you still think the team's good and it can get better, You got to give it a bit of time. Now,
If
don't get
you
me wrong.
How much time does he want to? Why should he have? Why should? And this isn't just Trent either. Why should
Yeah.
any of the players? And this is what annoys me about the fan base, because
Right.
And again, not to call you two out, but you're sitting there and you're defending that the club, he should part with the nonsense from the club. That's what effectively you're both saying.
No, I'm not saying that at all. No.
Drift just said it. Drift just said, see it out, deal with it.
I never said that.
No, but
Do you know
I'm
what?
not saying put up with the nonsense of the club. I'm saying you help the club to get back to where they need to be.
Bro,
You don't
so
just
the club aren't helping themselves, guys. This is one point.
No,
he
but
can do everything he can on the pitch. But if the club aren't signing players, they're not renewing contracts, they're not going for the best talent in the world.
Right.
Why should he give another 2 years of his career? Why?
Because it's only been 2 months into the stint of this new regime. Let me land for
2 months into the new regime, Matt, but not 2 months into his Liverpool career.
No, but bro, do you know what? Here's where it gets techie. The regime before is their fault, not this regime. That's one thing I want to make clear. So the regime before, they messed up these big contracts because there's no way in hell, if you're a top club, you allow 3 big players like Trent, Salah, and Virgil to all have the same deals where they all run out in the same year, and it's now literally in the summer of next year. So that's the old regime. Trent's probably thinking now, look, we've got a good team here, but I need to make sure that at least Virgil and Salah are going to be around. If they're not, I'm going to have to make a decision. Not only that, bro, the window hasn't finished yet. And don't get me wrong, I still probably think we're probably not going to do anything. However, then you still got January. I'm not trying to say he has no right to leave, but one thing I do feel like it's a bit disingenuous to do is that there's the first sign of trouble from this new regime and you're ducking. Because it means that you weren't willing to help him. And again, we can all sit here and say, oh, but why should he help? Well, wait a minute. Who brought you into Liverpool? The previous manager, yeah? You won trophies at Liverpool. You didn't win it by yourself. You won it with a lot of these teammates that are here now. Like if everyone's going,
he was a massive part.
I hear that, but if everyone's pulling in the same direction, then surely you give it a little bit of time. Remember, all I said was a 2-year extension. But here's the joke:
aren't pulling in the right direction, Matt. It's not the players, bro.
No, I know, but
what
I'm saying
is,
it's too early to say that.
A season, then.
Drift, I'm not saying it might be a disaster of a season, but please don't sit here, any of you two, and tell me right now, if we don't sign anyone, we're going to win the league or Champions League.
No, we're not winning the league. We'll struggle for top 4, in my opinion.
No, but
for top 4.
So why does
you
Trent
can't predicate everything
because
on one season of can we win the league?
It's not one. We haven't won the league since 2020, Drift.
Yeah, but he's won everything and we've won trophies the majority of the season.
Exactly. So why would he not want and think, well, the club don't look like they're going in a direction where they're going to win the league again because they're not.
So once if we win a trophy, though? Once if we win a trophy and it's not the league? So what
what trophy, Matt?
Cal, do you want to know what? I'm going to be honest with you, bro, yeah? You might think different to me, and that's totally fine. I don't even know if Matt would agree with me on this. But unfortunately, life isn't fair. So if you're born a Scouse, if you're a Liverpool fan and you're an academy graduate, whether you like it or not, there's way more responsibility on you and way more things that you need to do that other people don't need to consider. It's just like being born the first. And Matt will probably agree with me on this. I don't want the responsibility of my little brother. I don't want the responsibility of all the things that come with being an older brother, but I've got no choice. I'm the big brother. If something happens to my brother when I'm around, I get in trouble for it. I could have nothing to do with it. But my family will be like, you're the big brother. Why didn't you do something? It's my responsibility.
Did you move out your house before your little brother?
He's got extra response. Yeah, I did.
All right, then. Why is that? Because you've still got to live your life, right?
But I'm still responsible for my brother, even though I've moved out. If something happens, I've got to drop everything and I've got to go and help him, bruv.
Did you move out before your brother?
I've got to drop everything. I will
but
be
you
my
can still watch over someone,
so
to speak, even if you're not in the same yard, though.
But you still had to do what? Live your life. You still had to make the decision that was right for your life.
No, but Cal, I'm always my brother's keeper. If he ran me right now, I've got to drop everything I'm doing and I've got to go.
Bro, just because you moved out their yard doesn't mean you hate your brother. You stop speaking to him, you stop looking out for him. But you had to move out the house. Why, Drift? To progress with your life, right?
Yeah, I mean that's a little bit different, obviously.
No, but what you're saying is the situation stands, bro. You moved out of the house not because you're a dickhead, not because you're a bad brother, not because you're a bad son, because as a man, you moved out because it was for the betterment of your life. Nothing to do with of making anyone's life worse. You made a decision and
But
said
we're
this is
talking
gonna be
about
something I need to do for
responsibility,
my
bro.
life.
I'm using the example for
And
responsibility.
you're still responsible for your brother, right?
Yeah, so if
But
Trent
you still
leaves,
got to live
he's
your own
not
life.
being responsible. He's jumping shit. He's not being responsible, bro. He should be vice captain,
There's a
future
difference between
captain.
being
He should
responsible
be like, I will help this
and
team
just
get back to
sacrificing your life.
greatness.
There's a big
Not
difference.
but
it
how
looks
is he
good over there, so I'm
see-
gonna duck out. It's
See,
like
Cal,
I'm
I think
sorry.
that's
If
wrong
he
there.
leaves, he's jumping shit.
Because you're saying he's sacrificing his life, bro. How is Trent
Because he can go to a
sacrificing his life?
team in Real Madrid and win
Right.
straight away.
Let me say this as well. Trent's also got a way up. Carvajal right now is one of the best right backs in the world and has been for the last probably like 3 to 4 years. Yeah. Trent's even got a way up. What? As soon as he gets there, they're just going to fling out Carvajal. There's many of factors that you have to think about because again, it's the glamour of Real Madrid, like Bellingham's day, his best friends there, whatever. Yeah. But is he getting into that first 11? No, because I don't think he's a better orthodox right back than Carvajal in terms of how they want to play. Not
Is
saying
he
he can't play, but
Will
hear
he
me
play
out.
will he play enough games to make an impact over the course of a season?
They would obviously try and make it work. That's what Ancelotti would try and do. But what I'm saying, but what I'm also saying is this though: there's no givens in life. Him going to Madrid actually might be not the best move right now. Just because he doesn't go next summer doesn't mean to say that he still can't go to Madrid. That's my point. Because he actually could have an opportunity where he can still win things at Liverpool. This negativity, because we haven't signed players, I get it. But we also can't ignore the fact that we still got good players. Are we going to win the league this season? No, I don't think we're going to win the league.
You guys are missing my point. You really
I'm not
are
missing your point, bro. You
are-
don't think
you
Liverpool
keep
were doing
saying we've
anything
got-
because we haven't
I
signed no players.
understand your point. I just
Bro,
but you
disagree
keep,
with
Matt,
it,
you
but
keep
I
on
do
saying
get
about
what you're
the
saying.
players, but not once have I sat and said we've got a crap team. We
No, I
haven't.
never said that. I never said that,
but-
though.
No, but
It's
wasting his
nothing to do
career
with
is
playing.
No,
suggesting that
you
we're
said,
never
wait,
gonna do
bro,
anything.
you said if he signs for Real Madrid, he's wasting his life. That's what you literally said, word for word.
Yeah, because you Drift
How is he
saying
wasting his life, bro?
Drift saying because he's Scouse, he's just got to shut his mouth and take what's going on right now.
Bro, we're not Everton.
No, I never said he's
Oh
good. I'm
my
saying
God.
he's got to step up and help lead the team to greatness because
And what's
there's
he
a
been
bigger
doing?
responsibility
Cal,
on
What's
him.
he
Cal.
been doing?
We can improve, right? We
Well,
know
he's
we
not
can
if he
improve.
leaves for free.
So if he leaves for a fee, then it's a completely different argument.
Yeah. I'm
How
still gonna be
big?
annoyed at him for bro. Let me explain something to you.
How?
Timo Werner made sure he never left RB Leipzig for free because he respected the club.
Who cares about Timo Werner, bro?
So, bro, how can a Liverpool fan graduate Scouser be okay with walking away for free?
Because
Cal?
them man haven't given him a contract, Drift.
Bro, they've offered him one if things are led
When?
to be believed.
When did they offer him one, Drift?
Remember about 4 weeks ago, they said Trent was a priority, and we all said that makes sense because he's younger. And
Who
he's,
said
do
it?
you remember, guys,
Who-
about
who
4
said
weeks
it?
ago?
Who said it?
This is what
Who
no
said it?
silence is done.
I can't remember what journalist it was, but we did a show on it. We don't know the terms of the contract, but apparently he was offered. There's something put on the table. He was the priority. That's the only information we've
Put it
been
like this.
given.
Cool.
I will be shocked. I will be the first person to say I will be dumbfounded if we haven't offered him a new deal. It's different for Salah and Virgil, but especially Trent. I'll be dumbfounded if we haven't offered him a new deal. Of course, we would have offered him a new deal. But these man know he's offering the sub. But bro, he can speak to Madrid in January. You think these men ain't trying to negotiate? If they haven't at least offered him the new deal, they clearly must be negotiating.
We would have thought that Virgil would have been offered something now, given he's club captain.
No, of course,
If it's
but Trent is more of a priority because Trent is actually the future supposed to be of Liverpool. Virgil and Salah, as much as I love them, they are not the future in terms of
Virgil is club captain.
No, you know what I'm saying when I say future, bro. 4 years from now,
future.
Virgil van Dijk will not be Virgil van Dijk that we know him.
Let me
Whereas
ask you
Trent
about
Alexander-Arnold will be 20. Was he? He'll be 29.
Do you think this regime have offered him a new contract yet?
I reckon they've offered him a
negotiations.
contract that he doesn't deem good enough. That's what I reckon has happened.
But I think he's the only one that they've spoken to personally.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
I think he's the only one that they've spoken to, and I reckon they've offered him maybe the same money, and he's like, "You fucking mad? I'm not signing."
Do you know what as well, Cal? You see how we have a go at FSG, and rightly so. One thing I will say about FSG, if they care about business, right? They don't care about fans. They just care about business, right? And making money and whatever. bro.
Sorry, I bet you any money he ain't been offered a new contract yet. But
Okay, now fair enough.
Obviously, nothing's factual, so you could be right.
I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. This is just my opinion. I don't know any inside knowledge. Liverpool are gonna want to make Trent Alexander-Arnold their new poster boy. You see how Salah was and Virgil van Dijk kind of was like, but it's mainly Salah. It's going to be Trent. There's no way in hell they haven't tried to negotiate with the crown jewel of Liverpool and the star boy, supposedly of Liverpool for the next how many years? What you're telling me, their manager's not going to do nothing. They're just going to let him leave. That's what you think, Cal. You think no? All jokes aside, you genuinely think, as crap as this ownership has been, do you genuinely think a human being that is supposed to be a sporting director has not spoken to Trent Alexander-Arnold? Honestly, all jokes aside, bro.
Honestly, I don't think they have open contract negotiations yet. If I'm going to be honest, in my opinion, I don't think they have.
I think they have. I think they have.
Like I said, we're all speculating. I reckon they've offered him a deal that isn't good enough, and that's why he's not even like.
I think they're negotiating. They're negotiating.
But what I'm saying is, Cal, from a personal point of view, whether he likes it or not, back to the analogy I made about responsibility that's put on you, even if you don't want it, he has a responsibility as a Scouser, as Liverpool vice captain, as an academy graduate, to, if he does go, leave in the best way. And ducking out for free on purpose is not the best way, and that makes him look bad. It does, bro, and it tarnishes some of his legacy at Liverpool. People don't talk about McManaman properly, bro. And McManaman was one of the greatest players to ever play for us. And it's because everyone remembers how he left. Like, I'm telling you, it matters, bro. It matters.
Does the club have a responsibility to a player like Trent to try and make the best things happen to give us the best chance of winning? Okay, so love is a two-way street, right? We all agree.
So what do you say if we find out?
Because I'm gonna be real, boys. If you guys know my wife, obviously. If you lot saw my wife mistreating me, would you go, well, you know, Cal, you signed vows, you know, and you said vows. You just got to take it. It's part of life, man. Or would you say, Cal?
I hear what you're saying. I actually would until the kids are 18.
No, but Drift, you'd also say, Cal, that ain't right. You've got to either change things or you got to move on.
Yeah.
All right,
no, I'd never say the move on part, but I would say you got to try.
No, but you would Drift. If you're seeing me in a state where it's like, raw, Cal's doing everything he can, but his missus ain't cutting it. Like, that's my boy, that's my brother. Like,
but it would have to be something detrimental.
Let me land, man. Let me land.
Yeah, go on.
But my thing is this: love is a two-way street. Football's a two-way street. So if Trent's doing everything he can to make this club great, and the club is sitting there going, we'll just sign Endo, or we ain't going to sign a DM because we can't get Zubimendi, or finishing fourth is all we really care about, just keeping the profit turning over and all that. Why the hell should he stay?
Bro, I'm going to ask you, bro.
Ambition.
I'm going to ask you something,
best
bro.
Footballers in the world, guys.
Do you know what, fam? I'm not even remotely trying to do you over here, but is Trent doing everything he can? I remember Everton at the back post, bro. Is Trent actually doing everything he can?
I remember Barcelona. Drift, if we're going to do what has Trent done and what has he done.
No, but we're talking recently, though, bro. Trent hasn't exactly.
And you both said up until the injury, Trent was the best player.
Model, example of effort.
No, we can't start doing character assassination on Trent.
I'm going to be real. If we do the back and forth of whether Trent's good or what's he done for us lately.
No, not whether he's good. I'm talking about the effort.
We're doing too much. We don't need to do that. We're doing too much.
And you know I'm going to win that because Trent's got so much credit in the bank.
No, I'm talking about effort. Bro, I'm talking about effort. Recently, his effort is questionable. 100% his effort is questionable.
But we can also sit here and say, how many times has Trent produced magic?
Yeah. We're not doubting him as a player, but you said he's doing everything he can to make us great. And I'm like, Everton at the back post suggests he ain't doing everything he can.
We're saying in the whole time Trent's been here, he's not gone.
No, I'm talking about now, bro.
No, but I'm talking about his whole time because that's the reason we're talking about him, right? We're not just based on one season. Surely,
Carl, in my opinion, here's the thing, because this is all speculation. You don't even know whether Liverpool have actually tried to sit down with Trent, and Trent's like, "Nah, I'm gonna go to Madrid," or he's basically saying, he's stalling on this deal because he wants to leave for free. That's another thing that we don't know yet, bro. So that's why, even though you're kind of backing Trent, saying, he doesn't owe the club anything, that's very true. But we also don't know whether
I didn't say that, Matt. I didn't say he doesn't owe the club. I said the club also.
You said the love goes both ways, yeah.
The love goes
what happens
both
if Trent
ways.
isn't? But what happens now if the club is showing Trent love, which is trying to obviously get him to stay, but Trent ain't showing the love and he leaves on a free?
Because if I'm right now, if you guys are negotiating with me and I'm Trent, the first thing I'm saying is, guys, what are we doing about this squad?
No, of course.
Because I've just seen Thiago leave. Bear in mind, he barely played. I've just seen Thiago leave. I've seen Adrian leave. I've seen Matip leave. We needed a DM from last season who was of a high caliber. That hasn't been addressed. We need a centre back to come in and future-proof for Van Dijk. We also need something for Mo Salah. But I'm seeing you guys selling players. Who's coming in? Oh wait, you've also not really been clear about the Salah situation. Is Salah staying still? Because Salah's our best attacker. Also, is Virgil getting a new contract? Because he just come out and said he's not been offered anything or not getting a contract, and he's our best centre back, and we haven't got anyone who can take his place when he goes or if he leaves. What's the incentive for me to stay at the moment, guys? And you're going to say, oh, you're Scouse.
We're still a good team. No, we're still a good team. Because when people and I'm not even trying to call anyone out, obviously,
he's one of the best footballers in the world, guys. We have one of the best footballers in the world.
Wait.
I'm not calling out manager or anything. I'm just going to use this as an example. Hold on, Matt. Would you jump off a sinking ship or would you stay on? Is that predicated on people thinking Liverpool is a sinking ship?
I'm not saying we're sinking ship.
That's what I was trying to get at. I said we're not Everton. I'm not saying you're saying that. But what I'm saying is we want to win.
Big up, by the way, bro. Big up.
We want to win the league, yeah? I want to win the league next year. Although I think it's going to be very difficult because we've made no signings, right? And I understand that. If you ain't made no signings, that means you haven't improved, but the teams around you have improved. Which basically means we're in the same position, but other people have gotten better. The people that finished below us, yeah. Which now means we're going to be fighting to be in that top 4, yeah. That's not good enough, yeah. Right, I don't know what happened. Michael Edwards or Richard Hughes must have done something. So with that being said, yeah, is Carl back? Okay, cool. Carl's back. Yeah. With that being said, yeah. We've changed ownership. We've changed management, obviously, in terms of the actual manager, and we've changed the whole backroom stuff, everything, yeah? It's going to take time. As much as I don't even want to hear it, it's going to take time. Now, don't get me wrong. The club aren't doing enough as a club to help support us through this transition, because it is a transition. You can't change your manager, your whole backroom staff, and your whole sporting director, all of that, and just think that things are just going to just be perfect. But the problem is what Liverpool are not doing is making signings on the pitch, which would actually help attribute to that. This is what I think Trent should do, though, in my opinion. You look how this season goes, right? But you're gonna have to make a decision before the season's over, though. You have to, because one thing I think it will be disrespectful to Liverpool, even though Cal, you might disagree with me on this, is that the club that gave you your debut and was able to give you a platform to perform your best abilities, you at least owe them to try and at least give money for them. Because you can still go Real Madrid, you know. No one's actually stopping you if you want to go. Because I don't think that should be the case. If he really wants to go, he can go. Because I've always said this. I don't want no player at Liverpool that don't want to play for Liverpool anymore.
Yeah.
So if Trent actually wants to leave to go Real Madrid, I will be pissed off, but I will be like, do you know what? He has to go because he don't want to stay. Do you get what I'm saying, Cal? So like, even to your argument, if he wants to go, he can go. And I get it. Liverpool need to do more, but I also think we have to give it a bit of time. Now, don't get twisted. We're all sitting there thinking Liverpool probably ain't going to do nothing because there's only 2 weeks left. But let's say for some strange reason, we signed 2 players to get into the first team. Or let's say that we even got a player in January, like when we did with Diaz, that helped us get over the line to win a couple of trophies. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's not me even back in FSG. It's just more me praying and hoping, thinking, I hope the businessmen, well, I hope Edwards and Hughes can do something. So,
like I said, there's just a responsibility that may not be fair, but is what it is when you're a scouser, when you come through the team.
If he leaves us for free,
and if he leaves for free, I'm sorry. Well. If he leaves for free, I'm sorry, he's done us dirty. Like, leaving for a fee is one thing. Like I said, Timo Werner signed a new contract with a release clause to allow him to move, but to not do the club dirty that gave him his career. If Trent goes for free, he's thinking about nobody but himself. And I'm sorry, as a Scouse, as a vice captain, as an academy graduate, you can't move like that. And it will tarnish his legacy in a lot of people's eyes. A lot of people's eyes, it will tarnish his legacy.
I think it would as
well. And I will feel a way about it personally. So,
and not only that, it makes us look. You see how we got to a point under Jurgen Klopp where before people would like take our players, like for example, Mascherano, Alonso, Torres, Suarez, even though couldn't wait to get rid of him because the guy's a dickhead anyway. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? Jurgen Klopp got us to the point where people couldn't poach players off us anymore. No one poached Mane. Mane left when we thought the time was right. Did you get what I'm saying? It's a bit different. Salah still hasn't left yet. Virgil hasn't left. Robbo hasn't left. Do you get what I'm saying? We used to be so scared of other teams poaching our players. I can almost guarantee you, if Trent leaves for free, there will be a revolving door of people going, yo, they let him go for free. Oh, hey, I'm going Liverpool next. No, it'll be our fault. No, it'll be our fault. 100%. I'm just saying, that's what worries me, is what I'm just adding to it. Like, that's what actually worries me. So
everything you're saying, do you know my rebuttal to what everything you just said, Drift? Why when he offered a new contract last summer?
No, if we find out the club have never offered him a satisfactory
that
contract,
was shocking.
Then all the blame starts to go onto the club.
Hold on, wait. You think Trent was offered a contract last summer? Do you think Trent was offered a contract?
No, I'm saying if he leaves, but he
Ronaldo was too busy on his holiday and
different.
No, but I ask you then.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
you think it's a little disrespectful that Trent, Salah, and Virgil didn't get offered contracts last
100%. That's what I'm saying. That regime was a joke.
No, do you know what? I don't even know if I'll say disrespectful. It's incompetence. I don't know if I'll say it's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful when one of your best players and best performing players since he's been in the team hasn't been offered a new contract.
It's free of them.
If I'm your top salesman, I get commission, right? Imagine I don't get that commission, bro. Why should I be your top salesman still?
Yeah,
we keep on
I hear
saying
that.
this is Trent to snake this, Trent to snake that if he does this. What about the club? I'm this close to swearing again. What about the club? What about
if he leaves, then there was no contract offered.
My stance ain't changed.
Again,
No. But that's
different. If he wasn't offered a contract at all before he left.
No, I'm seeing you. No, Cal. I'm seeing what you're. I do because I said the regimes are different, though.
No,
you have to give them time.
It's nothing.
It is, bro. The past regime done nothing other than buyout clauses.
Because FSG is still here, bro.
No, but the people
he's been at the club every single summer, every single January. The squad is short, so we're not.
No, I understand. But
boys,
smack can't them, man. Yeah,
the team that wants him is Real Madrid. What did Real Madrid win last season?
Bro, this is a completely. I know what you're doing. This is a different argument, though. We're not big like Real Madrid, though.
I'm begging you, answer the question. What did
we're not big like Real Madrid. We don't operate like that.
What did Real Madrid win last season? That's all I'm asking. What did they win?
You know what they won? It's a rhetorical question,
bro.
It's a rhetorical question, fam. Why are you asking me? Someone tell them what we won, no?
What did they win? They won La Liga and Champions League.
I know.
Who did they just go and add to their team?
Bruv, we know the club is in problem. But we've been saying this.
And we can't even sign a centre midfielder, brother.
Bruv, I know. We won the league. Did we? Sorry.
We're talking about, they won
we won the Champions League. We won the Champions League and got Seth Vandenberg, Adrian, and Harvey Elliott.
All right.
I know what we are, bro. I know what we are.
Why should Trent keep putting up with this nonsense? Why should us fans keep putting up with this nonsense?
Because
why should the best players in the world
all right. What I'm going to say now is this now.
With this nonsense.
So even though that happened,
because he's not bigger than the club.
Hear me out though, quickly. Last thing I'm going to say. Hear what I'm saying.
The club's not big enough to keep him then.
Bro.
Liverpool's bigger than Trent.
We're big enough to.
Liverpool,
we're bigger than Trent.
Trent is not bigger than Liverpool. We got to stop this. Trent is not bigger than Liverpool, bro.
He never will be, and he's never has been.
He's not bigger than Liverpool, and he's not even the best player in Liverpool. How about that?
Liverpool Football Club being run like a big
Virgil
club
is better than Trent, and Salah is better. Come on, bro. I love Trent.
Answer the question, Drift. Is Liverpool Football Club being run like a big club right now? Yes or no?
Come on, we can't do
but we are still.
When was the last time Liverpool was run like a big club?
Well, the beginning of the Klopp era, we were moving properly. It just didn't continue.
All right, then, cool. How many years ago was that?
You're right. No, we're not acting.
Nobody's denying what you're saying, by the way.
We're not small fry either, though, Cal.
But we're still fucking Liverpool, bruv.
And he's playing. We can't keep talking about it.
If we played for Bournemouth, this wouldn't even be a conversation.
I'm going to rephrase what I think you mean. We're not acting like an elite club. Because I think Real Madrid are an elite club. Elite.
We're not acting like a big club, Matt. We're getting out.
No. We're just acting like. I don't even know about acting like, but we're not an elite club, basically. We're just not acting like an elite club. Basically, we're just not acting like an elite club. That's all it is, bro.
Why are we getting outspent by Bournemouth? Is that big club?
But Cal, if this is the case, then nobody should come to us either. So we shouldn't expect signings because we're not good enough. So why would anybody come?
Cal, do you know why you can't use the money argument for that? Because if that's the case, and we don't spend money because we don't, you should have expectations for Liverpool any season then. Because if a team's not spending no money, you should have any expectations. But you do.
No, not
Bro,
this
how
season,
can you
bro.
say you don't? No, not
Every
this
year
year.
you
Not
say
this...
we should win the league.
Bro,
Bro.
every year you have expectations of winning the league, but then,
Because
but then no one
to
says
be a
to you, we
big
don't
club,
spend
but we're not
money.
acting like it. When was the
But
last
that's
time I
not
predicted us to win the league at the
No,
beginning of
but
the
bro,
season?
what you're not doing, it's like your own, it's not your own logic, but like, it's like, because you said, expectations and whatever, and we're not acting like a big club. You're right. We're not acting like a big club, but you will sit there and say quad. Imagine that. And I will say with you, I will say quad.
Because I believe in the players.
No.
But what happened? I got egg on my face both times. Why? Because
no, I know. What I'm trying to say is this, though. We're all in the same boat. But what I'm saying is it can't be just all about money. Money's important. Don't get it twisted. Money's important. Hence, so we're arguing now the club ain't doing enough. But one thing I will say is that it shouldn't damper how we feel about Liverpool or even sometimes even our expectations. Because we still go into seasons thinking we could win the league, you know. And we don't spend we don't have to be the biggest spender, but I agree with you. We don't spend enough. Facts. We do not spend enough. That is factual, bro. So you are right on that one. But it's just the expectation part that I disagree with you with.
Remember,
Because
this is all opinion.
That's the
it
only
isn't
bad
even
disagree
about
with
a wrong or a right, because a lot of this stuff we haven't even got facts to even know who's wrong or right. So it's all opinion. So I'm not even going to say Cal's wrong. I understand where Cal's coming from. This is just my opinion based on if Trent leaves for free. I just think that it is very distasteful for Trent to leave for free. Now, if the club don't offer him a contract and he leaves for free, he ain't got nothing to do with it. Then it's all about the club. But if the club offer him a substantiary contract of like $350 a week or more, and he says, no, I'm off to Madrid for free, he's an arsehole. There's more responsibility on him, in my opinion.
Being an arsehole, because why have you left it to the every single...
No, but Cal, if it gets offered at some point, he can't keep going, look how long you took, now I'm out. Like, that's man, that's...
Every football fan knows you don't let a player's contract get into the last year of the
that
deal.
is true. Yeah.
Because it's not sensible.
And why did Liverpool do that? Because they're cheap.
I don't know. Because we're not run properly. Because we're not run properly. But so that doesn't matter, bro.
That's not run properly.
That doesn't matter, bro.
Because
there's still more responsibility on him. Yeah, bro. It's unfortunate, but life ain't fair, bro.
You keep saying life ain't fair, bro. So what? So he should just have to deal with the crap,
bro. I'm not forever, but give it a bit longer than 2 months of the new regime, and you're already like, nah, I'm done. I'm gone.
Club 2 months. He's been here since he's 6 years old.
And for the majority of that time, he's enjoyed himself and he's won everything there is to win. We ain't no small fry, bro, where he's got no trophies in the back like Harry Kane. He's like, I've got to go and win something.
No, we're not wrong with you. You're right. But we're also not Everton and we're also not them other teams.
Never said we are. But we're
not.
No,
I never said. Bro. But I never said we was Real Madrid, but you mentioned Real Madrid.
Cal, all I'm saying is, in my opinion, there's more responsibility on the man.
There it is. I sound entitled. Sorry, normal. I sound entitled. Why? Because I want the best players in the world to play for my team. I want my team to be winning the league. Entitled. Do me a favor, man. This fan base pisses me off sometimes. Entitled
you
to
did
what?
It. Someone got Cal to swear.
Entitled to what? Winning stuff. Oh my goodness, the state of some of you lot. Entitled to winning leagues and Champions Leagues. This is Liverpool Football Club. Entitled for what? Go support someone who ain't. You don't want to win something.
Entitled.
Oh my goodness. Entitled to what? What am I entitled for? What am I entitled to? The normal one. Tell me what I'm entitled to. What am I entitled to?
No, but bro, I'll be real.
Answer the question.
Of course you're not entitled. How can you be entitled for winning to win the league? That's insane to me.
Situation we're in.
Because what's so mad is the whole time we've all been speaking.
Love mediocrity.
The whole time we've been speaking.
What is going on?
The whole time we've been speaking, not one person here has said, I feel like we should just settle for X. No one's ever said settle. No one's ever said that word. What we've all want is the best for Liverpool. So that entitlement, I generally feel like I think that's someone trying to wind you up, Cal.
And they've done brilliant.
It worked. As Mark said, entitled hype.
It fully worked.
Yeah, he got you, bro. Because no one else said it. No one else said it. Only him. I think he just tried to see if he could, do that.
Anyway, let's move on.
Can't
We'll
be
talk about
entitled.
Trent
That's
another day.
crazy.
I'm sure there's going to be so much more about Trent. This is supposed to be a preview. For
Bro,
the
it's supposed to be
Premier
a
League.
preview. You know what happened to the preview, bro?
Hold on a minute. Let me get through these supers because they're based on what we're talking about.
See, if this is football, I will blame Drift because he's the host. Drift's supposed to be, you know what I mean, taking care of the show. Drift's
Considering
FSG
we
right now,
do this every
I'm
show,
just saying.
but I'll
I'm just
take the
saying.
hit.
What are
I'll
you saying,
take the
Carl?
hit. I'll take the hit.
Drift. No, I'm joking. I'm pissing about.
I'll take the hit. It's my fault. No, you're right. I'm hosting it.
No, it's my fault because I'm not gonna. I'm the one that started off the whole. I think.
No.
Debate,
Anyway, long distance says FSG are lucky they found another Klopp in Arnie. I hope you're right, bro. I really
hope
do.
so, man.
Vince's viewpoint: if Slotball takes us to the Champions League final and we will win it, and we win a trophy, will Trent stay past next year? No, because he'd probably be like, I'm going to take that trophy with me on the way out the door for free. I don't know.
I find it a bit mad.
I think it's a myth that people say if you win a trophy, it makes you stay. Because sometimes it might actually make you think, well, there's nothing left. I got the trophy. So I'm even more inclined to bounce now. Because I actually got what I wanted out of this team. Let me go and have a new experience.
I think it helped in Gerrard's case, though.
Maybe, yeah. But that's a special
Rick
case.
Parry
Again,
looked hella stressed in the car park.
Yeah.
Remember when they started? Do you remember that? Sky Sports. Do you remember Rick Parry with the curly hair?
They're messing about with his contract.
Man never used no hair gel, no nothing. I never used to understand Rick Parry, man. I can't lie, but big up Rick Parry. Anyway.
I don't want to hold up because I got to go soon as well. I'm gonna say one thing before I let you finish the Supers Drift. How many seasons has Cole Palmer been at Chelsea?
One, isn't it?
Got a new contract though, you know.
I mean, Chelsea's a bad example though. They throw money around like it's going.
Oh, but they also know how to treat their players well when they do something right. Cool. We'll move on, bro. Move on.
You know what? Big up to all the supers. I know some of them
like
are on the subject, but we do want to have.
I thought, let me not take them.
Yeah. We do want to have Cal involved in the predictions.
Yeah, because I feel like Cal's trying to scupper the predictions, bro. Like, bro,
Cal don't want to let us know where he wants Liverpool to finish. Do you think we can have this conversation and Cal ain't in the predictions? So what I'm going to do, guys, I am going to push the supers back to the after part, and we're going to do the preview part, then we'll do the super so we can get Cal in on the supers. And make sure you lot go and check out his show that he's going to be doing, that he should already be doing now.
When this one
finishes,
don't jump over until this one finishes.
He's already pushed back the time, so you know what I mean. We're eating into the UFC time at this moment in time. So Cal, let's just get straight to it. You're happy play.
Yeah, said he's happy play.
I don't even know, bro. Leon Edwards lost, bro. It's not even the happy play.
Tell me about it.
Don't remind him, bro.
But let's get into it. So I'm going to start with Cal, and then if he has to bounce, at least we start with Cal. I'm going to bring up the Prem table again, just as a reminder, bro. So I would personally say, let me know if you disagree with this. So we're talking about the top 10/top 6 teams that will finish in those positions this season. It would be Arsenal, Villa, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Newcastle, Tottenham, West Ham. I think those, I don't know if you disagree with me, that if you're looking top 6, top 10, those are the teams straight away that catch your eye and go, yeah, those are the teams I would concentrate more on for finishing in that. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
In the top 10, you said, yeah?
If I say top 10, those are the teams you'd be like, yeah, that's the teams I think would finish in the top 10.
Do you know who's going to finish in the top 10 potentially? They're going to be like they're either going to finish 11th or they're going to finish 8th. West Ham.
No, I said West Ham, yeah. I included
West
did you?
Ham.
The only team I left out is Brighton, and it's because I'm not sure what this Brighton will be. But if it was deserving,
I don't know about that.
I would still put them in the top 10 as well.
Or Minte,
yeah, they might still be there. They really might still be there.
They got Vifer, I'm just saying, they got a DM, bro. They got a DM.
They've got good players, man. They got some good
players. Guys,
just quickly on West Ham, they got Kilman, Guilherme. They have to think that's how you pronounce it. Brazilian winger. Somerville. They got Full Krug. I can't really pronounce it. They got Rodriguez. They got Todibo from Lille. I think Lille. They said Nice. I think it's Nice actually. And they got Wan-Bissaka. They have made some good signings because they've got Kilman and obviously Todibo as the centre backs. Wan-Bissaka obviously goes right back. their forward line with, if let's say Paqueta is still there, they got Paqueta, Kudus, Bowen, Antonio. They've added Somerville. They got
Alvarez.
Fulcrook. The DM Fulcrook. West Ham, I think, between 8th and 11th, because I think those players have got a gel as well in it.
Well, I was going to say, bro, that's my next question. I know you lot might think this is quite a difficult one to do, but we ask difficult questions here, right? That's what we do. And since it was my fault the show went left, as the host, I'm going to also ask some difficult questions now to redeem myself. So, what I want you guys to do, Cal, I'll start with you. I want you to give me 10 to 1.
Oh, my days, bro. Flipping out.
Can I do 1 to 10 to make it a bit easier?
Yeah, that does make it easier.
I wanted the anticipation of your answer of who's going to win the league, but if it makes it easier, then I'll
Hold on, to make it easier, should we go round like and just do like, so we start with 10th and then we all say who we think is going to finish in 10th?
I'm not trying to make it easier, bro. These are the hard questions, bro.
All right. You are making these flipping hard questions. Why are you doing this, bro? You think I've got time right now to do... Bro, why, man?
You should have thought about this already, big man.
Bro.
Premier League starts in 3 days, big man. No, 2 days. People in the chat, let me know if you lot, what you lot thinking.
Yeah, I'll go from 10 to 1 then. So I've got
go
Crystal Palace at number 10.
Crystal Palace now. Oh, okay. Palace 10.
Brighton 9th.
Cool.
Let me do my
Newcastle 8th.
Cool.
West Ham 7th.
Cool.
Spurs 6th. Aston Villa 5th. Oh, damn. Sorry.
This is what I mean, bro.
You forgot one of the big boys,
you know?
I forgot one of the really big boys.
You forgot one of the big boys, Cal.
Let me do mine now. I'm going to type mine now.
All right, sorry. Let me start again. Brighton 10th. Newcastle 9th. West Ham 8th. Chelsea 7th. Spurs 6th. Villa 5th. Man U 4th. Liverpool 3rd. Man City, and then Arsenal.
So Cal has gone with Arsenal to win the league. Matt, I'm gonna come to you, bro. 4, 5. Give me your 10 to 1.
Bruv. Hold on. 10. 9,
Cal just did that pretty elegantly,
7,
bro. So
6. Yeah, but he rushed through his, bruv. I'm taking time.
And you had longer.
No, but to be fair, though, I did miss out Chelsea the first time.
I've done 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, who would be 5? Hold on. 5, 4. Yeah, all right. I think I got it. Palace in 10th.
Yep.
Brighton in 9th.
Yep.
West Ham in 8th.
Yep.
Newcastle 7th.
Cool.
Chelsea 6th.
Okay.
Man United 5th. Spurs 4th.
Actually, do you know what? Hold on.
Bruv, I can stop, bruv.
No. Sorry, this might even give you a little bit of time. I
was cooking. I've got it. I was cooking, bruv. I was cooking something.
All right.
Oh, bro.
No. Listen.
To make it easier for the food on the floor, man.
To make it easier for people, to make it easier for people to remember the name, just saying, I'm actually just gonna post it as a comment in the chat so everybody can actually see.
I made a mistake. Do you know what? Thank you. I missed out Villa.
You're there shouting at me. You're there shouting at me.
Yeah, I wasn't cooking. No, clearly I was cooking noodles, bro.
I'll send you mine, yeah? I'm going to shoot off, boys. I'll send you mine.
All right, yeah. Big up, bro. Big up.
Noodles, fam.
All right.
Big up everyone in the chat. Smash the like button, please, people.
I forgot about the Villa, bro. All right.
Right, so give me your 10th again, Matt.
Flip, I've got to make an adjustment.
The Someone's shouting at me, you know, and I say,
I know. Wait, because I forgot about Villa, bro. Flip, where the Villa fit into this madness, bro?
Man
All right,
shouting at me and I saved it.
sorry, bro. Let me take out. I'm looking at my screen now. Hold on. Let me take out. Which team is gonna? It's either gonna be Brighton or Palace, you know. All right, let me take out. Who's got more goals in them, Palace or Brighton? The thing is, Palace probably got. If Palace get Zaha back, they got Mateta. They still got Eze, but they've lost Elise. But Brighton. All right. Palace 10th.
Palace 10th.
Yeah.
Who's 9th?
West Ham.
Cool. 8th.
Hold on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. All right, cool. Got it now. Right. What did I say? I said Palace 10th, West Ham 9th. Yeah.
8th. We're on 8th now. Who's gonna finish 8th?
Newcastle.
Cool. Who's gonna finish 7th?
Chelsea.
Who's gonna finish 6th?
Man United.
Who's gonna finish 5th?
This is the tough one now. It's either Spurs or Villa. Spurs adding Solanke, but I like the business that Villa have done as well with Onana, and I like the way Villa were playing last season. They've lost Diaby. Villa bought an attacking player.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
You know what?
They brought Barkley.
I'm gonna put Villa to finish below Spurs, so it'll be Villa next.
Villa in 5th. So that you're going Spurs 4th then, yeah?
Yeah, Spurs 4th.
Who's 3rd?
And then 3rd, Liverpool. 2nd, Arsenal. 1st, Man City.
Okay. So Matt's prediction is that City will do 5 in a row. Fair dues. I'm posting that now, so that's gone out. So for anyone who wants to thingy, so Matt has gone Palace 10, West Ham 9, Newcastle 8th, Chelsea 7th, Man U 6th, Villa 5th, Spurs 4th, Liverpool 3rd, Arsenal 2nd, and Man City to win.
Oh, do you know actually? Do you know what I was and ahhing about? It's about the Man United and Villa. You know, the thing is, you don't know what United are gonna. The thing is, Man United could finish above. The thing is, Man United could actually get 4th. You know that they could actually get 4th.
Well, I'm good. Do you want me to tell you mine and then post, or do you want me to post it so you can see it first out? What do you want me to do?
Maybe post it and then I can.
Yeah, let me just write my one out now. Then
I feel like Man United, I've done them a bit of a disservice in a sense of. I feel like this. You know what? Ooh, do you know what? Man United are going to finish above Spurs. You know. Man United might finish above Spurs, people. Man United could get 4th. Chelsea's defense is too. It's not good enough because Badashili's trash. Carwell, I'm not gonna lie, Carwell hasn't looked it at all. Fofana, who I used to rate, injuries have destroyed him. Reece James is already injured, unfortunately, before the season even starts. So their back line's already looking mad. That's the thing. You know, if Chelsea actually got a good defense, Chelsea would actually push for top 4/3. But Chelsea's defense is bad. Like, it's actually really bad. Man United have a better defense than Chelsea. And it's not even a debate. Now that they've got De Ligt, They've got Euro. Even if you want to add in Maguire and thing, it is better. Chelsea's defense is
Ready for
not
you? Ready
good.
for me to drop my list?
Sorry, Martinez. Yeah, Martinez. Man United's defense. You know, I just realized something. I think I made a boo-boo, fam. You know what I'm gonna do?
Go on.
Call me a madman. I know you. It's wrong. It's long to change it now. I think Man United are gonna get full spot.
Okay.
I was just thinking about it now. Do you want to know why? Just quickly. I know you better say Chelsea got no defense. Yeah, their defense is washed. Man United have got De Ligt and Martinez as a partnership, and then they've even got Euro when he comes back. Harry Maguire can at least do a good job. They've got Mazraoui at right back, so defensively, I think they're okay. And obviously, I know Shaw's been injured, but they probably play Dallo that they can probably get away with that. In midfield, obviously, they got Kobe Mano, Bruno Fernandes will get goals. But that's where I think it stops. Then obviously Rashford, if he actually turns up, can get goals. Garnacho will actually get about 10 goals. Man United, I think, will finish fourth, you know. So I'm going to change that. I'll change Man United with whoever I put in fourth, which I think was... Who was it? I don't even remember who it was now.
Did Cal send me his list?
Who did I put in fourth, people? I can't remember now. Let me see.
Let me bring up your one so people could see it. I'm an idiot. I should have actually brought it up straight away. So this is Matt's team.
Oh, that's my team. So you see Spurs. I'm gonna bump. I think. All right, I know you can't change it now, but I'm gonna change Villa. I'm gonna put Villa in sixth, and the battle for fourth is gonna be between Spurs and Man United. But I'm gonna say Man United over Spurs. I think, but it'll be close.
So you okay.
It'll be close though. It'll be close because Spurs are good though. Spurs have got good. They've got a lot better. Yeah.
So I've just posted mine. I'll bring it up on the screen and I'll let you all take it in.
So yours is similar to mine. So Palace, yeah, West Ham, yeah, Newcastle. But you put Villa in seventh, okay. Whereas I put Chelsea ahead of them. Okay. So you as Uman and R. Hold on, what? Brother, you high? You put Liverpool first. Stop pissing about, bro.
I ain't sleeping on this team, fam. I ain't sleeping on this team.
You're capping.
I ain't sleeping on this team, bro.
You're capping so bad.
Nah, bruv, I'm not capping at all, bruv. I'm not sleeping on this team at all, bro.
Did Zubimendi give you one of the Zubis or something, bro? What are you on, fam? I need to know what you're smoking, black, because I need that as well. I need a good sleep.
There's something going on. I just think we're gonna have a great season. There's just something that tells me we're gonna have a great season.
What? We haven't signed no players.
I know, but there's a part of me that's putting Liverpool first based on I have to believe they're not dumb enough for the window to shut and we haven't made one or two signings. They can't be dumb enough. We'll address that at the time if it happens. I believe something has to happen in the next 16 days. It has to, bro. And whatever it does will strengthen what I already believe is a brilliant team. I think Arsenal might get a few injuries that might knock them. It's not they ain't good enough to win the league. I think they might get a few injuries this season, which the last 2 years haven't given them. That might make it a little bit difficult for them to continue to be as good as they've been.
You think we're going to win the league?
Yeah.
Fam.
Yeah, I do.
Don't get me wrong. I believe... Do you know what? This is going to sound so bad like I'm contradicting myself, but who cares? I believe in Gravy Birch playing in the 6 at Ipswich. I think he's going to cook. I think Gravenberch, Gravy Birch will shock a lot of people. Some people kept on saying he doesn't do enough and X, Y, and Z. But one thing I will say is this. He's got a more structured role. His role has more emphasis. So he's going to be now central to how we play. When he played under Jurgen Klopp, it was very different. He was out on the left, kind of like what Coach Jones used to do. And it was kind of a thing of like, just do what you're best at, right? Try and affect the game. Whereas now he's integral to how we will play. If we get the Gravenberch from Ajax, I'm telling you for now, he might not be a Rodri or a Rice, for example. But he will absolutely freaking cook. Now, he could have a stinker against Ipswich and lose the ball 5 times. But I still expect him to have a very, very good season.
I'm really looking forward
even
to
if we sign a DM, let's say we got Zubimendi, I still expect Gravy Birch is going to cook. I believe in that guy, you know. Trust me, bro. He's going to cook. You watch when he does the half.
Bro, I'm super excited.
Watch when he gets the ball in the half turn and he's just gone.
So here's my next question, and then we will finish off with the supers. Here's my expectations for who will be the standout players of the season. So I'm only going to ask you for 3.
Okay.
From Liverpool. We won't go through all the teams. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
From Liverpool, I think the outstanding, and I don't. When I say outstanding, I don't
you just mean the top 3 players you think will be the.
Yeah. And then after that, I'm going to ask you who will be your surprise player of the season.
Okay.
So the 3 people who I think are going to cook the most for Liverpool this season will be Alisson. Maybe I'm cheating a bit.
Maybe don't use the goalkeeper because Alisson cooks. He's going to cook anyway.
All right.
If that maybe don't include the goalkeeper. But
all right, let me just have a quick think about who I would put in there instead of Ali. Then.
Yeah.
All right. So I think Salah is going to cook this season.
Yes, he is.
I think McAllister's going to cook this season. And I think Bradley is going to cook this season.
Okay.
And my surprise player of the season is Gravy Birch. I think he's going to shut every hater up this season.
You're damn right.
So give me your 3 cookers and then give me your surprise player of the season. No, sorry. I'm going to take back the Bradley one. You hadn't started yet, so I'm allowed to. Bradley, I can't wait to see what Bradley's going to do. I'm swapping Bradley with Elliot.
Good choice.
I'm swapping Bradley with Elliot. I'm putting Elliot in the top 3 cookers for Liverpool this season. So yeah, go on, bro. You're
Salah. McAllister.
So we're 2 for 2.
And Jota.
Okay.
And the surprise, I'm going to cheat. It's Elliot and Gravenberch. But bro, it's one of them 2, bro. They're both going to go.
But at this point, I don't think Elliot would be a surprise. So just go Grav. Because
the reason why I say he'll be surprised, all right, little spoiler alert, because this hasn't been released yet. I think Szoboszlai will start as the 10 for the season. But I think Harvey Elliott's going to take over the number 10 spot because he's going to freaking cook, bro.
I think that's going to happen as well.
And you know what? Well. It pains me to say it because everybody knows on this channel how much I wanted Szoboszlai and Retete. I'm not trying to say he can't have a good season, but if Harvey Elliott is able to do what he showed in pre-season, because he's a different 10 to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's all about powerful running past the striker where we saw when he got the assist, right? For Diaz.
Yeah.
Elliott's the intelligence, picking up the pockets of space. Bruv, if it wasn't for Harvey Elliott, bruv, I'll be honest with you. Call me crazy. If Harvey Elliott starts the majority of Liverpool games, Mo Salah will score. Because in my opinion, Harvey Elliott's got that killer pass. You know Harvey Elliott can play that pass where Salah's just waiting to play him in. Now, don't get me wrong, everyone's going to play a high line. I get it. But Elliott's got a better pass on him than Szoboszlai. In terms of shooting, then cool, Szoboszlai. But the passing team...
I've just got a feeling that this is the season when Elliott says, do you remember when you lot said I had a bright future? I'm here. But I think this is the season where he... Because you remember when we signed him and we all sat and we were like, this kid's going to be the shit when he's older.
Yeah, bruv. And then he kind of went off the ball a little bit. But he got injured though. Remember the bad injury that he had?
Yeah. Broke his ankle, bro.
Yeah.
Or dislocated his ankle. He started that season brilliantly, brother. And then he got the injury and he came back from that injury like a G as well. People sleep on how well he came back from that injury as well.
Yeah.
I just think that this is going to be his season when he goes, remember that promise you lot all thought I had? I've arrived.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what Elliott does in the 10, Matt.
Bruv,
I'm not
I've
even
got
gonna
this-
lie, bro.
yeah.
I'm so looking forward to what Elliot's
Do you know what I'm
gonna do
looking
in
forward
this
to
game,
as
bro.
well? I genuinely feel like I don't want to jinx it, or as I say, I'm more hoping. I think Jota's gonna freaking fry the league, bro. He's going to fry the league.
I
The
hope
reason
you're
I'm
right,
saying is
bro.
because I think this is going to be the first time that I think we manage his minutes better, or not even that. So he doesn't play. Basically, I don't think we're going to see Jota in the wing anymore, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I think
Under
he'll be
Klopp-
implemented as a forward only.
Under
Yeah.
Klopp, there's times maybe because of injuries and stuff, but Klopp played him on the wing, and we always used to say no because he does too much running like that. You don't need to do the up and down thing. Just play him centrally. Don't get me wrong, he'll still pick up pockets of space and whatever when he needs to. But Jota's going to, bruv, Jota's top 3 finisher in the league. He's probably only behind Haaland and Son in terms of finishing.
No, he's a better finisher than Haaland.
And
He might
maybe
not score
Isak's
more
in
goals
there.
than Haaland, but he's
And
a more
maybe Isak
clinical
there as well.
finisher than him.
But what I'm saying is Jota's a top.
Yeah,
top 3
Son might be
finisher,
the
my
only
opinion.
guy I would say is more clinical in that regard. Bro, I'm excited to see what Jota. But here's the thing: I don't think that Jota gets injured from doing a lot of running, bro. Because a lot of his injuries are impact. I think he's very unfortunate. He gets a lot of like bad tackles, and then he comes out of the tackle the worst and stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, he only pulled his hamstring, and he had a calf strain that were like muscle related, if I'm not mistaken. Like his knee was impact both times. And
No, but
what
he's
was his
pulled
other-
hamstring and thing like that and thigh and thing like that. I'm not trying to. I don't want to put anything in the universe. What I'm saying is, for Liverpool, in my opinion, for Liverpool to be a success this season, we need someone else that could potentially either outscore Salah or match him. And in my opinion, the best person to do that, that's there at the club right now, is Jota. Jota's the only person that can get near Salah numbers. Like Jota, if I'm being honest, Jota's a better finisher than Salah. So if you give the same amount of chances to Jota and Salah, I expect Jota to score more. If Jota stays fit all season, we could potentially see the first time Jota top goal scorer at Liverpool. I doubt it will happen because I think Salah will still play more games in general because you've got to factor in Nunes as well. Because I think Nunes will have minutes, don't get it twisted. But I just think Jota is the best killer at the club, in my opinion, alongside Salah.
Tommy's reading is reading my mind with this one. His playing style is so tenacious. I think that's how he gets injured, bro. Because he's always 100% all in, crashing into tackles and all that. He loves the physicality of the game.
He likes physical. He likes the physical challenge.
And I think that's where he gets a lot of his injuries from, bro.
But
you're right. We still have to, man. And don't get me. I said it in the preview, guys. That will be dropping in the morning as well. I still think there's going to be some magic moments from Nunes this season that's going to make a lot of people appreciate him. I'm going to leave it there.
There will definitely be moments, 100%.
But we will see. We will see. I'm excited about this season, Matt. And I think people are sleeping on our front line as well. I think our front line are going to cook this season. And I think a lot of people are going to have to take back a few of the things they've said about people like Diaz, Gakpo. We'll see in it. We'll see. But I'm going Liverpool to win the league. There's a gut feeling. And I know feelings are pointless in football, but there's just a gut feeling. Everyone's sleeping on us. And Slot just knows how to get the best out of players.
I think we're going to win the trophy, but
team.
I just don't know which trophy. That's because the thing is, I'll be honest with you. In my honest opinion, I think the only team that can stop us winning the Champions League is Real Madrid. It sounds weird. I feel like if we come up against another English team, I think we would beat them. But I'm not confident when it comes to Real Madrid, only because of it's that fear factor of that they have over us in terms of
we have a mental block when it comes to Real Madrid.
like we haven't beaten them. I feel like if we beat them in the past, even though they've got a better first 11, I would still sit here and say on a 1-game basis, on a final, we can still beat them. But as things stand right now, nah. But ask me that later on in the season. How obviously a lot's going to change.
We're going to address this when the window shuts and see if anyone's changed their mind on anything. Because again, I might change my mind on Liverpool winning the league when the window shuts. I might change my mind on who I think is going to finish runner-up, who's going to finish top 4, all that stuff. So we will revisit this when the window shuts. But for now, that's where I think it will be. Anyway, let's finish off with all the supers. Big up everyone. Make sure you're smashing the like button as well, guys. I know it's
smash
late,
the like button, peeps.
but make sure you smash the like button, guys. Reds 23. Sell Trent if he wants to leave for free. Waste a year for the team to get used to slot ball. If he needs to be replaced next year, it's a hindrance. Very good point. Very good point. Herbs, man, big up yourself as always, brother.
Big up
Gifting
Herbs, man,
another
every
10
time.
memberships to
Trust me,
everyone.
love for that, bro.
That's love, man. Big up yourself, bro. Makama, why do we support Liverpool when there are clubs like City, Real Madrid who win every season? That's kind of a Cal question. He's obviously not here now, but I get where he's coming from. If it's about, I've just got to go and win everything, then it would almost be like fans would do the same, I guess.
But I also guess to defend Cal, though, I will say, but remember, he supported Liverpool from when he first started watching football. So it's like, it's very rare. Not saying it didn't happen, but it's very rare to someone to change their allegiance. It does happen, obviously, but that's very rare because
I know football's a job.
The emotional attachment to that club.
His whole life as well, bro.
I hear that.
So I know it's a job. I know it's a job. But Trent was also a Liverpool fan his whole life.
No, that's true. That's fair.
So, Mr. Tibbs, greetings. Big up yourself, bro. I had a dream that Trent scores the winner in the 2027 Champions League final, by the way. Us and Real Madrid. The only problem is Trent was dressed in white. Man said like a bride.
Them horror stories there, you know. Mad
Herbs, man. I see your guys' point on Trent, but I agree with Cal. Not a lot of players are a Gerrard. We all know if he had gone to another club, he would have won more. Trent wants trophies, and LFC is not spending. Again, I think I speak for Matt as well when I say this. We understand his desire to play for the best club in the world.
100.
But he can't go about it the wrong way. That's the point that we're trying to make.
There's a way of going it. Yeah.
There's a way of going about it.
And not only that, in my honest opinion, the only other club he could have went to other than Real Madrid is Man City. So, like, it's not like, remember, you got to think about how, like, the last how many years, like, how many trophies have been won, what clubs. We've normally been in and around getting a trophy. I think Klopp won 8 trophies in his 8 years. I think it was, or something like that. So, or 7 in 8 or 7. I can't remember.
I think it was that.
So averaged out roughly as one a season. Now, here's the thing. I'd fully get it if we weren't winning. Like, say we was like, I don't know, just say we were, I don't want to be bad, man, but say we were Newcastle. Newcastle are a massive club historically, you know. Their fan base is massive. Their stadium, St. James's Park, don't get twisted, but they haven't won enough. Like, so it's different if he's playing for like a Newcastle, and that's no disrespect to Newcastle, because I'm trying to say Newcastle are a top club, but they haven't won things in recent years. So maybe that's why the player would start thinking. Trent's won things at Liverpool. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's not like he hasn't won anything.
And you know, big up David as well, because I was going to say this earlier when we was arguing with Cal, but I got distracted. I'm not saying that you can't go on to success if you leave, but go and ask Coutinho what it feels like to chase the bag and trophies. Like, it ain't always green on the other side. And you made a very good point. What if Trent goes and don't get in the team and isn't really a part of it? Yeah, he'll win some trophies, but like, you'd only really feel like you'd won if you was part of it, innit?
Yeah, no,
like even Torres said that his Champions League medal with Chelsea didn't feel right.
Yeah, he said he didn't.
Torres said that himself, bro.
Yeah,
he scored the winner against Barcelona, and he still said he didn't feel like that trophy meant anything because he weren't really part of it. So I'm just saying, like, the grass ain't always greener. You get what I'm saying?
True.
I'm just saying. So you know what I mean. Shane says if Trent rejects a reasonable contract and goes on a free, he ruins most of his legacy. For me, I agree. If he's offered 300 grand a week or more and he still ducks out for free, I agree. I think
that's a different story, because that's when it's like saying it wasn't even a matter of money. You just wanted to leave. Yeah,
you just wanted to leave.
But the thing is, it's the free thing. Don't get me wrong. I will be pissed off if Trent leaves regardless. But leaving on a free just makes it worse, because it means we are literally left with nothing. So imagine we brought you into Liverpool. We've allowed you to perform at the best of your abilities. And I get it. It's not like you owe us directly, but you kind of owe us in a sense of, do you want to know something? Me leaving is one thing, but what I can do is try and give my club a fee that they think is reasonable. And even though they're gonna hate me for leaving anyway, at least I was able to give them a bit of money to go towards something else or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the whole leaving for free thing. Because you know what it does as well, bro? It sets a precedent for other players. Like, it will start that revolving door again where players will start thinking that it's okay to just leave on free.
And I'll tell you what,
right now with Salah and Virgil, bro.
And I'll tell you what else it does as well, bro. Because in football, Nobody can tell me. Maybe when you're as talented as Trent, you always know somebody will want you. But you see, footballers are a little bit scared when their contracts are running down, generally speaking, because again, football is an unknown entity as a free agent a lot of the time. So maybe it's different for the superstars, but generally speaking, they like that comfort of knowing that they've got a contract.
Of course, yeah,
Caicedo even said it was one of the reasons he went to Chelsea, because not only was he already talking to them, the length of the contract made it feel more like he had that like security, right? The 6-7 year contract. So if Trent goes for free, what it also says to me, bro, is that he let Real Madrid chat him up. Real Madrid said, bro, just come to us for free. There's no way off his own back he would just run his contract down, not knowing where he's going to go when that contract's over. That would have meant he let Real Madrid chat him up as well. So not only is he leaving Liverpool, he's also that chick that is with the average guy or the above average guy, but the millionaires chatted her up at the bar. Next thing you know, now she's marrying him, bro, and she just left you, even though you've been with her for years. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry, I'm not about that.
I think, do you know, I know there's been a lot of talk about Trent, but I think he was, listen, I get it, he hasn't signed yet, but as things currently stand, I still believe he will sign the deal. But don't get it twisted. If it gets to like October or even September, if nothing happens within a month, I'll start being very concerned, because it then starts making me think he's just waiting to speak to Madrid and he will leave on a free. But I hope that's not the case. I really do. Trent, if you're watching, please sign, bro. Come on, man.
Long distances. Have you heard what Bobby said in the book about how they treated him? I'm guessing he means Liverpool. FYI, for your information, it's sickening. Nah.
Huh? Have you guys heard what Bobby said?
I haven't, no. But did he say that they treated him badly in regards to like how he left when he was there? In what way, bro? I mean, it doesn't have to be a super chat, but just try and elaborate a little bit on in what way. Tonic says, put Zubimendi in Trent's shoes. Is it the same?
No, because Real Sociedad isn't Liverpool. Trophies like how Liverpool are. I feel like Real Sociedad is, as much as there's an emotional attachment, in terms from a sporting project, is not the same. Whereas Liverpool, you could say Liverpool is a bigger sporting project. Liverpool, under the era of Jurgen Klopp, managed to win trophies. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. I don't think Real Sociedad won anything, or did they? I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if they won trophies.
I think they finished in the top 4, maybe, I think.
Yeah, but that's the best. Like, I think for him, it's different. That, to me, is just more...
It's similar, though.
It's similar. No. Do you know what it is? It's similar in a sense of your boyhood club. But in terms of expectations and what they won a cup with Zubimendi, what cup did they win? Because what I'm trying to say is they're not a team that you would say that win every single year or like close to winning big trophies. I think there's a big difference for me. Do you guys want to say Real Sociedad aren't Liverpool? Even though I understand Basque is very, very, what's the word I'd say? Can't think of the word, but like obviously Basque and Scouse, like, do you know what I mean? Everyone takes pride in that. But in terms of the two sporting projects for the two teams, Liverpool are a lot bigger than Sociedad. That's why I think it's very, very different to what Trent would. Like the step up from Liverpool to Madrid is smaller than the step up of Sociedad to Liverpool. Like Sociedad to Liverpool is a massive step. That's gigantic. Ask Alonso. There's a big difference. That's why I say it's slightly different.
Big up, guys, but we are acting like a sinking ship. I don't know if I'd go that far, bro.
No, as things stand,
a sinking ship for me, bro. With all due respect, bro, I think a sinking ship would be like we're actually selling some big boys and we're sitting there going, what the hell is going on here? Like, do you know what I mean? That would be when I would start thinking we're a sinking ship.
What about if you lose 3 of your best players on a free? All right, Jiv, quick question. Because I've got a lease in that.
That's disastrous.
But you know, if Liverpool lose all 3 players on a free, that's when I'd actually say we might as well fold the club. I'm not joking, bro.
I still wouldn't say we're a sinking ship, but that's disastrous.
No, that's sinking, bro. Do you know what that means?
No, it's disastrous, but I still know Everton is a sinking ship.
No, bro. No.
No, Matt, Everton is a sinking ship.
The fall from grace is horrific. Going from winning the Champions League, and the Premier League, to winning an FA Cup and a
It's
Carling Cup.
disastrous. Yeah, it's disastrous.
Bro, no, bro. The ship starts getting holes. The moment Virgil, Salah, and Trent leave, it starts sinking. Because then you know what's going to happen. In fact, I don't. Spoiler alert. I'm worried Alisson will leave in the next 2 years. That's why we're trying to get. I've forgotten his name.
Anyway, let's not. But big up,
Mama,
big up yourself.
You know what the brother's name is. I can't even pronounce it.
Yeah. Big up yourself, brother. Oslotta, I think
that's it. Mama Dashvili or something.
Dashvili.
Mama Dashvili. I had it before, but
Delwyn.
Mama Dashvili.
How would you rate this window if we get Mama Dashvili, who's obviously a future replacement for Ali? Gornadoa. Am I pronouncing that right, Matt?
I don't even know this player is, fam.
Gornadoa. I think I'm pronouncing right. Or Andre for the 6th role. And then Bastoni or Lukeba for the left-sided centre-back. He thinks that would make a statement with Diaz staying as well. I would rate that. I mean, if I'm going to go on the players I know, because I don't know.
Bastoni's cold. Mamadashvili is a very good outcome.
Let's say Mamadashvili, Andre, and Bastoni. That would probably be the best out of those 3 options, right?
Yeah. Because
I would probably rank that as a 7 window. I'd give that a 7.
That's still I'd say about 7.5. Because Bastoni's cold, bruv.
Yeah, that would be a good window.
Even though it will hurt me knowing that I know the reason. Here's the thing. It's like why can't Liverpool just have things simple? It's like a gift and a curse, bro. He's one of the best up-and-coming young goalkeepers, yeah? I could liken him to when Donnarumma, when he first came onto the scene, everyone was speaking about him, right? Mamadashvili is doing very well in Spain, but we know what this means, fam.
Yeah, I know.
No one can't tell me this is about planning. It is about planning in terms of Alisson eventually leaving. But there's no smoke without fire. I feel like something's going on with Ali. There's no way you buy a goalkeeper now, even if he signs for Liverpool in 2025. Something's still off for me there, bro.
I don't even want to think about it,
bro. Alisson was linked to Saudi this summer. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
Bruv, I don't want to say it. I don't want to put it in the universe, but chat, you know what I'm trying to say.
But at the same time, we can't be annoyed when we don't buy for the future, and then when we do, we get paranoid.
No. I'm not annoyed at getting Mamadashvili. I'm annoyed about it means I'm concerned that Alisson's gonna be going soon. And bro, he's 31. He's a goalkeeper. Alisson could easily be playing till he's about 37 at the height. Like, that's how good he is, bro. But obviously, he has to take his future into his own hands, innit? If he feels like he wants to maybe leave England, then maybe he wants to leave.
I think this is the post-Klopp worry, but we'll talk about that another day.
Well, it could be.
Bean says, I agree with Cal about Trent. Cal, you win. Perfect. Unfortunately, Cal's not here. Cam says, boys, this is happening on Edwards' watch. Thought we was going to be a well-run club like before. He's overrated. The jury's out, Cam. The jury is out. Big up Herbsman, who's back again. He says, Trent always said he would love to be captain. That is his dream. So let's see if that would persuade him to stay, if he's promised the captaincy. Very true. It would also, I'm not going to go. We'll leave the Trent stuff. Big up DJ, who says, we just wanted to see the midfield completely rebuilt this summer and also to start rebuilding the defense. If we had gotten a DM, a centre-back and a right winger, we would be happy. Facts. We'd be over the moon. We don't even ask for much.
Bro. We just ask for the
we'd be
basics.
over the moon.
Yeah.
Herbsman says, oh yeah, we are supposed to be entitled. We are freaking Liverpool Football Club. Shane is back again. It says Arsenal are one Odegaard, Rice, Saliba, or Saka injury away from their season being over. I wouldn't say only one of them, but I agree that I think they've got a
few of them. Like,
even if 2 out of those 4 got injuries in a long-term way, it would badly damage their chances of winning.
I don't want to risk any injury anyway, but I know what the person means, though. I know what they mean.
Yeah. Do you know what it is, bro? I would never. You know already. I never wish injuries on anyone. But common sense tells you that at some point, a team who's been really fortunate with injuries will start to get a few. And Arsenal really stand out. If you look at the last 2 or 3 years, Tottenham have had bad injuries. Liverpool, Man United, Newcastle.
They've
even
only
City
really
to
had
a degree.
Jesus, if I'm not mistaken, I believe.
City to a
That's
degree. Like Arsenal's the only
yeah.
one where it doesn't really scream off the page. Yes, Jesus has been injured.
But you could also
Yes,
say their
Partey's been injured.
conditioning. That's what one thing I will say. I know
Yeah,
what you mean
it
because it's
could
like
be because they're
yeah,
run,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's true.
But I know what you mean though, because a team, any team that presses, like, and they press very well, like obviously Man City do as well. But yeah, it's kind of mad that they haven't put, and again, I just want to stress, not wishing no injuries, but you could arguably say due to their playing style defensively, maybe
It might help them.
You could say, yeah, maybe they.
I mean, look, I'm not saying that Partey and Jesus aren't big players for them. I'm not saying that. But because they're always injured, it's kind of become a thing now. It's like us with Thiago and Matic, where we stop mentioning it because as brilliant as they are, they're just always injured. So we just stop mentioning them.
Yeah, no,
just
definitely.
Look what happened 2 years ago. Saliba's injury was the difference between them winning the league or not. And I know
they have bought
improved
Calafiori though.
No, but what I'm saying is that shows how important Saliba was to them. That literally his injury derailed the Premier League title race. So, like, if Rice and Saka was injured for a certain, you see, Odegaard, he's the one. Their creativity without Odegaard is meaty, and I don't want
he's the hub. He's the central hub of their. He's the central hub of all their attacking patterns.
Yeah, without Odegaard, their attack. Their like creativity is meaty. And I'm telling you, if they lost Odegaard for like 2-3 months, I would love to see how they would still keep up the title.
Odegaard is top 3-10 in the league. Easily.
Oh, facts. Yeah, 100%.
Odegaard is disgusting, you know.
And you know what? Forget even how good you rate him. His importance to Arsenal is crazy. So if they lost Odegaard,
bro,
so
like I said, he's the one player in their team that's able to manipulate the defense. They're rare players that can manipulate a defense like that. You got him, you got Bernardo Silva can do the same thing. And believe it or not, one person that could potentially do it for us, it's not given yet, but give him time, maybe is Harvey Elliott. Maybe could do the same thing. Offset a defense in between the lines. Odegaard and Bernardo Silva are the best at doing that, in my opinion.
Herbs Man says, Drift, I'm surprised you didn't say Nunes to cook. Nunes is on my list to cook, but he just isn't in my top 3, Herbs. That's it. He's just not in my top 3. But I do believe he will cook this season. I do. And again, I don't want to keep talking about him because I know it brings a lot of toxicity into the chat. So I'm really just trying to avoid talking about Nunes. But big up yourself, bro. And El Rodri, 26 months a member, you absolute legend, bro. Big up yourself. Ready for the new season. You will never walk alone. And I think that's a perfect way to end the show there then, bro. Big up everyone who joined in. Let us know in the comments if you're watching this afterwards what your prediction will be. I know a lot of people, big up everyone, gave their 1 to 10. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you're watching this later, who your 1 to 10 is, who you think will do well, who won't, etc., etc. And love as always, man. Big up your damn selves. Please make sure you do smash that like button. We want to hit 1,000 likes for every show now, guys, for the metric. Please do not forget how important it is. And I know it must be annoying that all the time we're asking you to smash the like button, and everywhere you go on YouTube, everyone's asking you to smash the like button, and it does become a bit of a chore. We understand that, but guys, it truly does help. And as soon as the likes get to 1,000, you get pushed into a different metrics in the algorithm, which gets the show pushed out to more people. So please, guys, every single show, 1,000 likes, please. But yeah, Matt, anything you want to say before we take the people out?
Listen, no, man, just big up each and every time. Appreciate you rocking with us. And not only that, for those that don't know, my channel was now launched. I've got a video out. I think it got released yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Let me put the link to that in the chat right now.
Yeah, actually. I want to do that now. Done.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah. And for those that have subscribed, really, really appreciate it. Yeah, man, just help support me on my journey, like how you've helped support Drift and Cal. I would really appreciate it, man. Trust me. And there will be watch-alongs for me this season. Stay tuned for that as well. I can't say anything just yet, but it should be all sorted by the end of the week, where you guys will know where to find me for watch-alongs and stuff like that. But yeah, man, you'll see football content, gaming content, link up with Drift, Cal, all them things there. Trust me, people. You know what I mean? Another one for the collection.
Yeah, man. So, people, until you see us again, which might even be tomorrow, stay tuned and wait out for the notifications. But it will definitely be tomorrow because we've got the preview dropping. It just You know.
Oh
it's just
yeah, for real.
It's a pre-recorded preview. In terms of live, you may even see us live tomorrow evening again. Put your notifications on so you know when we're going live. And once again, big up your damn selves each and every time, people. Love as always. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Liverpool to win the league, man. You heard it here first. Big up your damn.
Let's see. Go make some signings, bro. Go make signings, bro.
Peace.
Love.